young black boys and girls looking at that going, I feel seen.
He changed the culture. He changed sports.
Stream Booyah, presented by Modelo, right now on the ESPN app.
Getting more as a My Lowe's Pro Rewards member is easier than ever with the Lowe's app. Download it today and earn 500 points the first time you log in. Plus, your digital wallet helps you scan, save, earn, and access what you need to manage it all in one place. Download the Lowe's app and take advantage of your Pro benefits today. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid 12/1/25 through 1/7/26. Offer valid for first login per organization only. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Additional restrictions apply. Visit Lowe's.com/terms for more details. Subject to change.
New tax resolution firms are popping up every day with high-paid celebrity endorsers advertising ridiculous claims in their TV ads. That's why they have the tiny, unreadable disclaimers at the bottom of the screen. Hi, this is Kerry Bryson with the Bryson Law Firm. Our ads never have those ridiculous, fast-talking, tiny disclaimers at the end because, simply put, there are no guarantees when it comes to the IRS and wiping out tax bills. And we don't make promises we can't keep. Of course, there are ways the Bryson Law Firm can help resolve your tax debt, but no company can guarantee it will eliminate it. This is why their clients call the Bryson Law Firm when those promises don't pan out. If you have tax problems, you have legal problems. Call the Bryson Law Firm. Our headquarters are in Lafayette, and we have offices statewide. Or visit brysonlawfirm.com to schedule your free consultation with your local tax resolution law firm, the Bryson Law Firm. LSBA filing number LA2518447.
Supreme service, supreme savings, and supreme selection are all at Supreme Chevy and Gonzales. We have the Chevy you want, but we also have the pre-owned vehicles you want too. All makes and models, from trucks and SUVs to our value line, where everything is priced under $25K. So buy with confidence and visit us today or shop 24/7 at SupremeChevy.com. Together, let's drive to Supreme Chevrolet and Gonzales, plus tax, title, license, and fees.
Respect isn't something that's just given, it's earned. It comes from having experience and possessing knowledge that can be passed on to the next generation. Jim's Firearms.
Why do billion-dollar insurance companies regularly delay and deny valid claims? Because that's how they got to be billion-dollar insurance companies. If you've been injured, I'd like to help.
Spencer Callahan is the one to see. Call 387-2323.
LA filing number 16-7969.
WNXX Jackson, KNXX Donaldsonville, and WDGL HD2 Baton Rouge. This hour brought to you by Spencer Callahan Injury Lawyers. LA 21-12681. Offices in Baton Rouge.
Good morning. It's 7 a.m. here on Thursday, December 11th. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect sunny skies with a high of 62. On today's show, we'll talk about LSU running back Juwan Johnson entering the transfer portal, what it means for that room heading into 2026. LSU has officially agreed to a contract with offensive coordinator Charlie Weis Jr., and we'll preview Thursday Night Football and, of course, our Munchie segment with LSU executive chef Michael Johnson. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN. And watch us on YouTube at the 104.5 ESPN channel. Hour number one of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane Studios, starts now.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester,
Yep, got it! 5 out of 5!
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone.
Live from the Raising Cane Studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Welcome in, OTB, here on this Thursday morning, live from the Raising Cane Studio. Jake Flynn, Alondra Tate, all here with you as we get closer and closer to the holidays.
Oh, yeah, we do. I mean,
Actual holidays.
yeah, I mean, we're holiday season currently.
Yeah.
You're just kind of more of a destination type guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not about the journey.
Yeah, like if we're in training camp, like we're not in season, but we're working towards it.
Yeah, okay. Well, 'tis the season.
We're in the holiday training camp right now, bud.
Okay, sure. No, I consider this the holidays. I mean, it's double digits.
Little work,
we're December, double digits in December.
Little work parties. Those are preseason games.
For what? What's the game though? What's game day?
Christmas.
Not Christmas Eve?
Yeah, Christmas Eve. I'll give you Christmas
yeah.
Eve. Yeah, I'll give you Christmas Eve. Some of my best memories growing up, Christmas Eve. That's when we used to do presents at my grandma's house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we would do it the night before. Yeah, Christmas Eve night. Yeah,
the night before.
Night before. Twas the night before.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do a little church, a little evening church, a little candlelight service there in Tyler, Texas. Green Acres
Nice.
Baptist Church.
Wait a minute.
What?
Green Acres Baptist Church out there in Tyler?
Yes, Green Acres Baptist Church.
I love that.
It's a big church. Still is. A little candlelight. It was beautiful. We'd go over there and we'd see all the presents. It was more about like, so our grandmother, she was more about like, we're going to
Are both your
build up
parents
the
from
exci-
Tyler?
My dad's from Tyler. My mom's from Arp, Texas, which is right outside of Tyler.
Yeah.
So we'd go over there, and it was more about the excitement, the buildup of the present opening, because she would, like, if she gave you a pair of socks, she'd wrap each sock in a different package. Like, we're talking about, we're going for quantity.
Yeah.
We're going for big time quantity here.
Right.
So, like, the whole living room is just like presents everywhere.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. Good stuff.
Yeah. See, me and my brothers, we were the only grandchildren for my grandmother, who was already very giving.
Yeah.
We did well.
You did well.
We did
Had
well.
a nice old time.
We did well.
All right, good.
It was
What
always
about now?
fun.
What do the Hesters do on Christmas Eve? Any
Well,
traditions?
Well, you know, I mean, just like you, just going across the country for so many years. And even when we were at LSU, I mean, if you'll remember, like Christmas Day, we're traveling to the Peach Bowl. The pilot decides to drive off the runway and get stuck in the mud. That was the whole situation, but like that's what we did on Christmas. And then, you know, for a long time, Katie's family was always, my family would get Thanksgiving, they would kind of get Christmas, and that's kind of the way we always worked it. But now it's just like, what can we get done? What can we get done now? Who's available? When can we travel? So a little bit different. We once had some traditions, but football screwed it up.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I was actually that you say that Peach Bowl flight. I was not on that flight that got stuck in the mud. Because I was at home for Christmas. And you know how like they would pay for it.
Pay
like,
for your travel.
If you wanted to leave, you were out of state or whatever.
Yeah.
So many hours away. Yeah, they'd pay for your travel.
And it was a way to pocket
I remember.
some money. Yeah.
I remember hearing that on the old BlackBerry.
Hey, can y'all imagine flying to a bowl game on Christmas Day? You get to the airport, you go through security, and the pilot drives off the runway, and it was a rainy day, gets the plane stuck in the mud.
No.
Because it's Christmas Day, there wasn't a lot of personnel around to be able to help out the situation. And then once they even got the equipment to try to pull this plane out of the mud, because, you know, we travel LSU football, like huge plane, nothing. So we had to wait in the Baton Rouge airport for 7 hours because we'd already gone through security, and they're like, guys, we can't leave. On Christmas Day, yeah, we rolled up balls of paper and played baseball with our hands. That's how bored we were in the Baton Rouge airport.
So how did y'all deplane? Were y'all ever on the plane?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so y'all deplaned.
Yeah.
Just like on the tarmac.
Yeah.
And walked
and
back
went
to
back
the
to the airport, yeah.
This happened like not that long ago. It was either the men's or women's basketball team at LSU. It wasn't during Christmas, but their plane got stuck. I think it was the men's team.
There's nothing even in the Baton Rouge airport.
Come on, pilot.
Like, there's
Imagine in 2005 what there was.
The renovation, too.
Yeah.
There's like one.
A popcorn stand.
The Wow Cafe or whatever, and it's like.
Wow.
It needs
Not good.
It needs to glow up a little bit.
Yeah.
Pilots just got a rocket, man. Fourth.
This was before the movie Flight came out, or I probably wouldn't have gotten back on. You know, we had to wait on another plane because it's chartered. I mean, you can't just like, so you had to wait on another plane to get there.
How do you get a plane out of a stuck in mud?
I don't know.
You tow it.
Not my problem.
You tow it.
Bigger plane.
With
pull
what?
it out. Bigger plane. Pull
You
it
know,
out.
you wrap like a 2x4 around it like you do a car.
Yeah.
You just waddle out of there.
Wait till it dries up.
Call in the bigger plane with the winch.
Yeah.
With the winch.
Get that one out of there.
Yeah, go nose to nose.
Planes don't go in reverse, only forwards. So.
Well, I was not sad that I missed that. I was in Tyler, Texas at the time, enjoying a little Christmas. And
now you were pocketing the money.
That's right.
Let's all be honest.
And drove. Yeah. There's a lot of people that did do that.
Oh, no doubt.
They would pocket that flight money
and drive
and
to the bowl.
drive. Yeah. I did not do that.
That was the best. That's the closest thing we had to NIL.
I was going into my first start of my career. I wasn't going to drive cross country. Flew from Tyler Poundsfield to ATL.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll be out of town this week or this Christmas, so we'll be doing something a little bit out of the norm, out of the ordinary stuff for our Christmas Eve. But it's going to be great.
You're gonna be gone the whole week, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I usually make a ribeye roast on Christmas Eve.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Which is like so overkill because our children don't really eat it. So it's just like me and Lacey, and then then I'll like cut some steaks and like we'll have it for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We'll make some French dips.
So you do this prime rib roast, which
that sounds good.
Katie cooks
super
roast.
festive.
Roast take if you're doing it right, take a long time.
Yeah,
you want to make,
but it's
make
fun.
Sure.
It's experience.
Yeah,
it's like cooking like a gumbo. I love doing the gumbo because I like the process.
Yeah, but you do that, and then the kids are like, "Yeah, but where's our nuggets and fries?"
Yeah, You don't have the right type of ranch tonight, Dad. What? I don't like Wishbone.
Wishbone? Why are you doing that to those kids?
This in Valley?
Wishbone's worse.
No, they have like this drawer full of I think everybody has like
That's
the drawer
child
full of
abuse.
like fast food
Yeah.
like packets and condiments.
Yeah, for sure we
It's
do.
like, we're out of the Chick-fil-A ranch.
Chick-fil-A ranch, yeah.
Do we even have Whataburger ranch? Yeah, I don't know, dude. Check it.
Yeah.
It's just McDonald's.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the only thing McDonald's has that's kind of good condiment wise is barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce is elite.
No, the hot mustard is so good.
Yeah,
the ranch isn't bad. It's just all a little bit different.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what we do. That's my, I guess, one thing I like to do on Christmas Eve is make that ribeye. There's a lot of things I like to do, but like that I am in charge of specifically. Let's do that. It's fantastic. I started that tradition because we had one of our vendors at my high that sells us like one of our ingredients.
Yep.
They sent me a ribeye roast one time for being a good customer. And I was like, wow, this is great.
Is that what gave you the inspiration for the hams for my high?
That's what I actually was doing the hams for the employees before that.
Okay.
So credit to myself on that. But the ribeye roast, I was like, man, I don't even send my customers like a card or anything. I probably need to step my game up. I got like a full blown ribeye roast.
Yeah.
Ain't cheap.
Now let's also follow up. Did you in fact send your customers anything?
So my high.
No way. He won't send us any.
I run a Christmas discount.
You send your customers 25% off.
It's a coupon. Not valid for purchase over $100.
Valid till New Year's.
Yeah, good for about 2 weeks. Better get on it.
He's laughing because it's true. Alonzo,
I
you
don't
feel
do
like
this,
somebody, you and Tate both actually, that have pretty deep Christmas traditions in the family.
I was telling Matt yesterday that we do it all Christmas Eve when we were kids, because I have a bunch of cousins and we all grew up together. I have 2 siblings.
Yeah.
And we're all around the same age, like within a year or 2 of each other. So all the kids, we were all like, the adults had a bunch of kids that would just, that they had to entertain for like Santa or whatever.
Right.
And so they would send us, we would do Christmas Eve, have dinner and everything, and then they would send us upstairs and we would go to sleep.
Right.
And then at midnight, Santa had already came because it was Christmas. So, so we would open, we would open presents at midnight on Christmas Eve. And we still do that, but we do it earlier now because we only have one like little kid that still believes in Santa.
Right.
So we're all grown up. So we all still do it on Christmas Eve, but we don't wait till midnight. We do it at like 10:30 now.
I like the midnight though. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Like
So Christmas we just chill. We don't really do anything.
Yep.
We used to go to Houston, but we don't.
All right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Tate, I know you've got something.
So
unless y'all just do Halloween super extra.
It's changed a little bit recently because like mean, Victoria got married going on 3 years ago. My sister's married now, so it's changed a little bit. But every Christmas Eve, we go to my uncle's church downtown Baton Rouge. They have like a Christmas service like that night. And then tradition, we actually started like 3 years ago. We're doing it on Friday. My uncle takes us all to Homa's house. They have like a nice dinner out there in Gonzales. We're doing that this Friday. So it's kind of shifted over the years since like I'm married, my sister's married, but we still get into it a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. Halloween's the holiday though for the family. It feels like.
Yes, because it doesn't matter when you do it. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't matter when you throw the Halloween party, so it's kind of easier to get everybody together.
All right. I'd love to know some good family traditions. If you've got them, shoot them inside the Bayou 4 chat. Love to get to some of those.
Yeah.
And actual traditions, people. We're making up some weird stuff.
Yeah. Keep it family friendly. We would, as children, before we would, in the morning, everybody wakes up in anticipation. Like, we were late sleepers as a kid. We sleep as late as we can, of course. But on Christmas, you'd wake up like at 5:36 or whatever, just getting ready. My kids don't really have that problem. They wake up like 5:30 or 6 anyways every day. Don't understand it. Don't know where they came from. But we would all wait there, and all the siblings. So I was the youngest of 5, so we'd always kind of wait together.
Yeah.
And so we would wait there like, man, come on, let's go. Let's get this door open. And we couldn't go until my dad walked down the hall singing Jingle Bells. So as soon as we heard like him walking down the hall singing Dashing Through the Snow.
Yeah.
It was time.
Yeah.
Stampede. So we carried that on. Flynn kids now. The Flynn kids.
So now you are the vocalist.
And y'all, as y'all all know, I sing here quite a bit.
You do.
You're really good.
Voice of an angel. It's like Fergie walking down the hallway. Dashing through the snow. The kids love it.
Yep.
Carrying it on.
And then
belly
Stampede,
full of ribeye roast. Singing Jingle Bells.
Pocket full of coupons.
Are you like peak Black Eyed Peas Fergie or National Anthem Fergie?
Peak Black Eyed Peas.
Okay.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Terrible question.
Oh, all right. We do have...
There's sports to get to.
We do have a college football story to get to when we come back.
What's it about?
We talked a lot on this show about being fired with calls, without calls.
Yeah. This is
with calls.
This one's with. Okay.
And we'll update you, tell you who it is, where it is, when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to BoudreauxElectrical.com. Remember, go to the website. You can check out the Boudreaux's Boost right there. Something they've been offering over the last couple of weeks. Also, you get that free Generac quote top right corner of the website. Because if you're hosting for the holidays, the last thing that you want is for your power to go out and you do not have a plan. And your plan with Boudreaux's is always more power, more protection, and the ultimate peace of mind. Give them a call today, 985-397-1562, 225-300-9389 to schedule that appointment, and always online at BoudreauxElectrical.com.
That's right. If you still want to get your family the gift of peace of mind with that whole home generator, it's not too late before Christmas. They are locked, they are stocked, they are ready to rock right over there at Boudreaux's Electrical. So go check them out. Be the envy of the neighborhood. You never know. Unpredictable weather all the time here in Louisiana, so you never know when that power is going to go out. So be the one in the neighborhood that keeps the lights on. Go check them out, BoudreauxElectrical.com.
Your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
In South Louisiana, you can always count on good people coming together to help our children.
At Dreams Come True, we grant wishes for Louisiana children with life-threatening illnesses. But to do this, we need funds.
That's why we're trying to raise $100,000 for Dreams Come True by giving away the Blessed Children's School.
Make your backyard's dream come true while helping our kids.
Just go to dreampoolla.com and you can find out how your $25 donation might help win you a Duplessis pool.
Lock Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates has won for our clients over $175 million over the decades, but our greatest success is our clients who have chosen and trusted us to help them. Whether you hire us at all, give us a call. You've got nothing to lose.
Hi, I'm Sean Fagan. If you get injured, you could be staring at medical bills, repair costs, and lost income. Life can be turned upside down. At Lock Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, we'll work to turn your world right side up. Hire us, and like thousands of our clients, you'll be glad you did.
Breck teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore, to run wild, and even soar. You imagined, we delivered. Gold. Breck, your #1 park system in the nation.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Men, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here on this Thursday morning. Before we get this show started, we do have a winner to our Sugar Bowl contest. And you were able to sign up on LouisianaSports.net, and you're getting to go to the Sugar Bowl. Brent Morales, congratulations, sir. We have reached out via email, so make sure, Brent, you check your email. Make sure it didn't go in the wrong folder there. So you can go to the Sugar Bowl and a matchup that's going to be the Georgia Bulldogs against either the Ole Miss Rebels or the Tulane Green Wave. So pretty good matchup there.
That's going to be a fun one.
Yeah.
Tulane have a big home field advantage.
If it is Ole Miss and Georgia, and I do media day every year for that, doing the Ole Miss portion of that's going to be interesting because we interview all the coaches too, like coordinators and stuff. And I'm like, hey, Charlie,
what's up?
What's up, bruh? Like, throwing like an L like on the side or
backwards, frontwards,
either way, just so he gets it. Boom.
No.
Like, wow. You're our offense coordinator, bruh.
I guess turns out he got made official yesterday, huh?
Officially official. Tay-Tay.
Is it signed?
Yeah, 3 years, $7.5 million, which makes him the highest paid offensive coordinator in the SEC. Stipulation in his contract that if another coordinator gets a bump, he automatically gets one to remain the highest paid offensive coordinator in the SEC. Guys, I hate to be that guy, but
then don't do it.
When you hired Lane,
I don't hate this at all.
I thought it was like, oh, it's Lane's offense. You're not really worried about coordinator. I'm sure Weis Jr. does a great job.
He calls plays.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have made somebody the highest paid coordinator in the SEC when Lane Kiffin's your head coach.
I'll say this, and Matt can probably speak on it better than I can. He understands that relationship, certainly being a quarterback. But it is Lane's offense with Charlie Weis Jr. calling the plays. So he's done a really nice job, obviously. And, the numbers that we talk about, he has a large portion of the responsibility and the reason why those numbers are those numbers as well. And if Lane Kiffin thinks that you need to pay Charlie Weis Jr. to be the top-paid offensive coordinator in the SEC, that's also like a ringing endorsement for that.
I mean, I don't think it should surprise anybody that LSU is going to go and pay the coordinator, whether, Taylor, I totally hear your point. It is Lane Kiffin's offense. You think when you got Lane Kiffin, and we talked about it on the show, you're locking down the offensive side of the ball. You're guaranteeing that you're going to score points. That's what Lane Kiffin offenses do. They go score points. So you wouldn't think that you would necessarily need to go and make somebody the highest paid, pay him $2.5 million per year for the next 3 years, which is a wild number. But I guess that makes him the lowest paid coordinator on the staff, though. Blake's getting over, 3 now? Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yep.
So he didn't get the going rate as his counterpart in Blake Baker.
Right.
And obviously, I don't think it's surprising anybody based on how all this went down with Lane that clearly he's been given a blank check. I don't know where the money's coming from. I don't really care.
It ain't our money.
It's not our money, but
and if y'all got it, I like y'all spending it.
But I mean, it does make you take a little bit of a step back and a little bit of pause and be like, is this fiscally responsible? Or what are we doing the right thing fiscally? It doesn't really matter, I guess, at the end of the day. But for all those people that were like, yeah, where's LSU going to find the money? Well, they keep finding the money. And they hire Lane, pay him whatever. They re-up Blake Baker. They sign Charlie Weis to a huge deal. They're trying to negotiate for a defensive line coach that you got to pay him God knows what to coach defensive tackles. It's pretty wild world out there in college coaching, especially at the big time level. And I saw this headline, and I'm thinking about how much is paid, and Taylor telling me that the contract is guaranteed bump if there's any coordinator that gets paid more than him, which is a wild thing to put in a contract. Nice work by that agent. I was like, man, we've come a long way since that one governor press conference. We've come a really long way.
That was years ago, right?
Had to be years ago. We changed our tune, flipped it, and reversed it. So, I don't know. Good for us. Good job. Congrats, Charlie Weis. I guess that guarantees he'll come back, and, they can't tug on his heartstrings too much.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to snip those things off if $2.5 million per year comes a calling. Good for him.
Y'all better win something.
What do y'all think they're calling it? You get you're right. You better win something.
Yeah.
You better win fast.
Right.
If a coach can go into Indiana, and turn the losingest program in
Division
the
I in the sport, in the history of the sport.
Now you're going to have you're the number one team, and you have a Heisman winner in your second year. Bar set pretty high. Why do we keep saying that third year was the deal with Brian Kelly?
Because he said
give him
that.
3 years.
He said, judge me on year 3.
And we just went with it?
Yeah.
But then when year 3, he was like, no. Year 4.
Can't count the first year because
Yeah.
we were still coming off COVID. He got a red shirt.
Yeah. He
I
was
don't think.
he was
I
a
never
fourth-year
gave him that
junior.
red shirt, but
I don't think Lane. I don't think Lane's going to get a red shirt
I don't think he should.
with these
paid
type
him.
of dollars.
I don't think he's asking for one either.
No, he doesn't want one. I don't think anybody should want one.
Yeah. And let me just tell you, and I guess we never truly know what the schedule is actually going to be like, because you don't know who's actually going to be good. But I know the environment inside of Tiger Stadium next year should be electric. You have home games against Clemson, Alabama, Texas, and Texas A&M. Home games.
Yep.
You go on the road, you got Arkansas, Auburn, Kentucky, Ole Miss, Tennessee. You also play Mississippi State at home.
Yeah. Got a nice little schedule.
Those home game.
I think there might be some butts in the stands in the second half.
Think about the Clemson game, all right? So with all the buzz that we've talked about, all the new and all the excitement, what that's going to be like. And LSU fans certainly want to show the Clemson Tigers our version of Death Valley, the real version. And then just what Alabama, obviously brings to Tiger Stadium. Texas coming in here finally, right? Been waiting for this matchup for a long time. You go there in 2019, COVID cancels the return trip for Texas. So you've been waiting on this moment. A&M comes back for another year in a row because of the way the schedule played out. You go to Ole Miss 2 years in a row. A&M comes to you 2 years in a row.
Yep.
That's as good of a home slate that I can remember, at least on paper.
Yep. And I'm looking at a little tweet yesterday. This was yesterday by our guy, Jock Doucette. He said, since then,
Jock.
on that note, since Lane Kiffin's hiring, over 15,000 new season ticket requests have come in, over half of which was within the first 24 hours of Lane Kiffin being hired.
Yeah.
And, of course, with that comes new corporate sponsorships and all that good stuff. So, as you would expect, you're investing a lot, but you're also going to get a little bump in that return. I don't think it's going to match what you're spending just yet.
But you've been in this long enough.
What it'd be like if it did.
In 2019, when you have a run like that, the entire city benefits greatly.
Mm-hmm.
Everything, restaurants, hotels, radio shows. You know what I'm saying? That's when people are so excited and get out there. So that's why you do it. There's a risk with anything you do there, but that's why you do it.
Mm-hmm.
And you had to do it because you needed some juice. You needed some life.
Gotta get some life.
You needed something completely different than what you had, and that's what you got.
Yep. And we're all better for it. We're all excited about it. And keep spending that money. Sure, why not? Go get the best. But Taylor, you brought up a good point when you said it. It's I think in everyone's brain, it's all right, Lane's got the offense. Blake's got the defense. But then you're like, oh, yeah, there's this other guy on offense, too, and he's pretty high paid. Double action.
Yeah, it's just like anything. You're going to have a head coach that has a specialty, and it's going to be his DNA and his fingerprints all over that side of the football.
What was he getting paid at Ole Miss, Charlie Weis? What kind of bump is he getting? I don't know why I still have coordinators making $1 million in my head.
Yeah, that's been a long time.
2.5 times.
Jimbo was making that. He was Jimbo might have been the first. Because I remember when he made over $1 million, I remember that being a big deal. People talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
We should plan a OTB. Now, I've got to go to every game, but we should plan an away trip.
All right.
And maybe we do something at the site. I don't know.
Yeah.
That Friday. Maybe if it's a night game, that Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Now it would have to be the Oxford one.
Get out there, be among the people.
Well, I don't want us to get because we're
rioted.
Well,
yeah,
I got a temper.
Eliminated.
And if somebody says something out of line, and you've got one too, and I don't want to have to get bailed out of an Oxford. Do they have jail cells in Oxford?
No.
I don't want to get bailed out of wherever they would send us.
Yeah.
But at Auburn.
Okay.
Jordan Hare is real good.
To answer your question about his salary at Ole Miss, it wasn't too different. It was 3-year, $6 million. So
3 year,
just a 1.5 or 1.5.
Okay.
Million pay raise.
All right. Pretty decent. Good work if he can get it.
Yeah. I think Matt's is still blown away by how much coordinators and position coaches make in college football now, because you're just kind of getting back into this world.
Yep.
But
I am blown away.
Yeah, that's been for a good minute.
Yeah. Now people always ask me, why don't you coach? And now I'm I don't know. I don't know why I don't.
You gotta sling my high, and you gotta talk to the people every morning, bud.
Gotta talk to the people, give the people what they want.
Yeah. We do have some Christmas traditions that we asked for coming inside the Bayou 4 chat. Sal says, my childhood tradition was I received 1 or 2 gifts from Santa and was happy as could be. Today, the amount of gifts receive is wild. I can't wrap my head around it, but good for them, I guess. So Sal's more angry. Hey,
right.
It's kind of how we are in the NIL stuff, Sal. So I get it. Like, man.
It's like these coaches' salaries.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the kids are getting raises.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the floor is way higher than
inflation, bud.
Yeah. Used to coordinators be happy to make $250K, walk out of there. Now it's 2.5 mil.
Daniel says we play touch football at Thanksgiving and Christmas. Once I failed to notice a steel-covered trailer in the middle of the field, and I run a go route straight into the side of it. All right, I was thinking maybe we get some happier Christmas moments, but I told you we
shin action, maybe a little hyperextension of the knee.
It's tradition. He has to do it every year now.
It was a good Christmas after that.
We used to play. We had a pretty good, intense game. My dad's side of the family, and we had, dad's side. You got some super athletic people on that side, some college athletes.
Sure.
It would get pretty intense.
I bet.
Yeah. I do remember like being young though and being like kind of one of the first picks and not like understanding really why, but thought it was cool.
Dang, I'm first.
I'd be like second and third pick, after like my
Let
older cousins.
Yeah, let Jake spin.
Yeah. Little did they know that
little Jakey.
My arsenal was probably better in tackle football than touch football,
Anybody call you Jakey?
No. No.
My dad, you never had like a cutesy like little kid name?
You met my dad?
I'm not talking about just your dad.
So actually, funny enough, like my dad called me Tubbo.
Tubbo? All right. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That was it. Yeah. I was a chunky baby. Husky wearing jeans, Not like
had lean cuisines.
Where like you walk by him and like and like gawk at him because he's so chubby, like a cute chubby,
Oh yeah, for sure. It's so totally cute.
Yeah.
He's so chunky.
Exactly. Yeah. So gosh, I think my dad probably still calls me that actually.
Did you ever have those lean cuisines? Pop them in the microwave.
I mean, yeah, I know what they are. Yeah. Actually,
you didn't have to do that when you were a little chunky.
No. It wasn't that kind of chunky.
Little chunky,
it was husky.
Little chunky Jakey.
And if you're eating lean cuisines, that's not how you get a nickname like Tubbo, bud.
Got to maintain that. That's why you played defensive line in high school.
That's right.
Never forget. Committed to the University of Texas.
52 pounds of nose griddle.
McGriddles sounds like.
Oh, those are delicious. Gotta be careful with those though. Not the healthiest snack.
No, I mean a biscuit that has syrup in it.
It's good though.
Good stuff though. Real good stuff.
Flynn, blown away. Coordinators making over $250,000 a year.
I mean, now we're getting into multiple millions. It's
the defensive tackle, the 1.4 for the D tackle, that got you. Yes, that hit
I
home.
was shook to the core.
You were
on that one.
Like I could tell you didn't know what to say. You're speechless.
Like defensive tackle coach, 2 of those play at a time, right?
Yeah. Sometimes one.
I still am. I thought about it a lot that day. And it was kind of like that. What did we have we talked about the breakup songs like a week or 2 ago when we just stare out the window?
Yeah.
Just like Alondra said, you hold your
Alondra did that
you
yesterday.
Hold your coffee mug with 2 hands.
Alondra did it when the Dr. Pepper was not available in the vending machine downstairs.
I told you I wanted to like slide like my back down the wall,
Yeah.
No.
Yep. Yeah, that was me.
Heartbreaking.
You've had some really good descriptions on heartbreak recently, like the 2 hands on the coffee mug, just staring out the window, just staring at nature. That was me
With,
thinking
like, the
about
shawl
a
over
defensive
your
line
shoulder.
coach making $1.4 million.
Right.
I was like,
you're like, what am I doing with my life?
Matt's
What
like,
is
what's
life?
the going rate for a QB coach?
What's the going rate? What is life?
But also, like when you're making that 1.4, it's nice. It's good money, no question. But you don't get to spend that, right? That's for your family to spend while you're up at the facility watching tape.
Yeah. That's what we do it for, right?
Because if you don't stay at the facility, watch tape, and grind, then you get fired. So it doesn't last very long.
Well, I mean, like if you're on like that Brian Kelly schedule,
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well,
nice.
how'd that end?
Depends on your buyout.
The defensive staff's still there.
Because they were in the building.
Boy. Thank you. Bring it back.
He was waiting for it. All right, more OTB when we come back.
Off the bench.
I was stalling just because I wanted to hear it.
I felt like you were. Go to SupremeRice.com. So many different variations. Obviously, we talk about it. Medium grain, Flynn's favorite. My favorite is Jasmine. I love a good brown rice as well. All the options right there. You can find all the information on the website. And like when it comes to your etouffees, your gumbos, like they are the go-to source. And so when you've got obviously the holidays coming up, make sure that your rice is supreme rice. In fact, like when I told Blake Baker, hey, I'm going to make you an offer to stay and be the coordinator, I threw in a big bag of supreme rice in the offer, not one of the small bags. Now, small bags are delicious, obviously, but
that sold too
much. That was a bargaining chip I had.
That sold too much. Like, these coordinators could buy a lot of big bags too, like endless amounts. They can probably buy the farm at Rouse's.
Yeah,
at anywhere where you buy your groceries.
Yep.
You can get that supreme rice. And every time you do, guess what? You're supporting Louisiana agriculture, Louisiana farming. So keep it Louisiana, y'all. Supreme rice.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
With all the delicious chicken finger options, it was an impossible decision.
How about a box combo? Good. Now what can I get for you?
No, I want a Caniac combo with extra cane sauce, no slaw, 2 extra toast, and a half sweet tea, half lemonade.
Celebrate the holidays with Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar, but instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
...2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
She grew up in an Indiana town, had a good-looking mama who never was around, but she grew up tall and she grew up right with them Indiana boys on an Indiana night.
Not even the Florida Gators can mess up Tom Petty for me. And when they try to take it, make it their own, nah, bro. Can't have Tom Petty, Florida. You can sing a song in the fourth quarter. Just can't take it. Or the Heartbreakers. Either one of them.
You suck, Florida.
Always and forever.
Lovingly, Jake and Matt.
All right, let's go ahead and get this show started.
It's time to get glowing, courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
All right, go to GoFlowIV.com, GEAUX FlowIV.com, 225-953-8150. That is the number. If you've got the sniffles, it is sniffle season. Don't know if you know that. Y'all talking about the holiday season, truly sniffle season. So if you want to go, make sure that you're feeling better for the holidays. If you want to get ahead of it before the holidays, maybe you're traveling, got a lot of family coming into town, want to make sure that you got the energy as well. Everything's going in the right direction. Go check them out over at GoFlowIV.com.
Yeah, get that immediate relief if you're a little dehydrated, whether it's just because of the weather outside or maybe it's a little self-inflicted wound that you did at a little Christmas holiday party the night before. Man, get feeling better immediately. If you've never done it before, IV therapy, like just get an IV. Even if it's like the basic one. They got everything over there. They got a menu of IVs. They got the Myers cocktail that can boost the immune. They got stuff for inflammation, for upset stomachs. They got everything, but just also the basic one, just to hydrate you, get you feeling better immediately. Go check them out over there near Bocage on Jefferson. GoFlow IV Spa.
All right, one of the news nuggets coming out of LSU football that we talked about yesterday or 2 days ago. I can't remember which day it was, but we talked about Juwan Johnson and what he did in high school and how good of a quarterback he was and all the records that he set. And he had a tweet saying soon. Had some highlights, and we're like, okay, well, maybe he's going to get a little run at quarterback here in the bowl game. Maybe that's the situation. Maybe that wasn't what soon meant, because Juwan Johnson enters the transfer portal. That's a player that played certainly a lot of snaps at running back for LSU this year. You're already pretty thin at the running back position, so certainly going to have to be a point of emphasis, I think, in the transfer portal if you want to bring in some depth there. Now, you do have, you would assume, you never know until the portal's over, but Hartland Berry, Caden Durham coming back. So you've got two backs that have had some success, but this does, kind of hit some of your depth that you've had at the running back position. And he's somebody that came to LSU and was going to try to play DB. Then he was going to, move to running back. And then it was going to be quarterback here for a short period of time in this offseason. Then it was back to running back. So I don't know if he's looking to go somewhere and play running back in the portal or if he wants a shot to play quarterback. Feels like he wants an opportunity to play quarterback.
He was lobbying a little bit. I don't know if he really actually wants to. Like, of course, you'd have to talk to him about it. But like based on his tweets, he certainly was lobbying to what felt like at the time before we knew he was going to go into the portal. What felt like he was lobbying to play in the bowl game, right? Yeah. Play that position in the bowl game. It's been done before here at LSU with a guy that probably wasn't as versed at playing quarterback as Juwan would be. But of course, Juwan Johnson, he's been a very dedicated Tiger. Louisiana kid, record-setting high school football player at the quarterback position. And I was just looking at his Twitter page, and his pinned tweet that he has. So the pinned one's always the one at the top from December 26, 2024. Says, "I just want to bring a natty to the boot." So this is a kid that has always has been a Tiger, sounds like, and wanted nothing but the best. So we want to wish him nothing but the best, and we understand that these decisions in college football are hard. They're not all the same. Every decision is not you can't judge one person's decision to another person's situation. So he's also told everybody as well, hey, no more rumors. I'm still on the 2025 LSU Tiger team, and I'm going to finish out the season.
Yep.
And what's part of a season, guys, if you qualify?
Bowl game.
A bowl game. A bowl game is actually part of the season if you're lucky enough to win games to qualify for one.
Yeah.
So despite this narrative flying around college football right now, bowl games are indeed part of the season.
Yes. They are. It's a finisher to the season. That's the finish line.
Yeah. It's a game you play when a football team is full of football players and there's a football game to be played. You go play football.
On the year, Juwan Johnson, 38 carries, 151 yards, right at 4 yards per carry, had 2 scores. as a receiver, he had 17 catches for 72 yards, 4.2 yards per catch. Didn't have any scores through the air this year. Did complete a pass. He was 1 for 1, 14 yards. So he did get a chance to complete a pass there for the Tigers. But for the running back room, so Caden Durham, 106 carries, 505 yards, 4.8 yards per carry, had 3 scores. Harlan Berry, 101 for 446, 4.4 yards per carry, and had 2 scores. I think those 2 players are really good. I do. And I know a lot of people have a lot to say about the running back position. I'm just telling you from watching film, in my opinion, it was a lot to do with what the scheme was like at the beginning of the year, and I'm amazed that they were able to get over 4 yards per carry in some of the things that they were doing. I thought there was great individual effort. I think you can win with those 2 running backs. I truly do. But I know you're going to add a better running back in the portal. Like, you don't want to go with just 2 guys, and there's been a couple situations this year where I think your depth was tested at multiple positions, including running back, and so even though I think those players are going to play a ton next year, I can't wait to see their development in a new offense. I think it's going to behoove them a ton. But I still think you add, certainly now losing a Juwan Johnson.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, I think this roster is going to look so much different. I mean, this with the new staff coming in, obviously they're not afraid to crack a couple eggs. So it's going to look a lot different. I don't think they're going to be afraid. If a guy doesn't fit in their system, I'm not saying this is what happened with Juwan. If a guy doesn't fit in their system, whether it's running back, defensive tackle, DB, line, whatever, doesn't matter. I don't think this staff's going to be afraid to be like, hey, I think it's probably going to be more beneficial for you to hit the portal and go, because just this is how I see you fitting into the system. And I don't see like the perfect fit. I don't think this staff's going to be afraid to do that. And certainly they're not going to be bashful in the portal with bringing as many players as they think are going to fit and make an immediate impact. Because like we said, I mean, these coaches getting paid all this money, there's not like, they don't have this big, long runway. So they're going to go out, and if you don't perfectly fit what they're trying to do or they want to do, they're not going to be afraid to tell you to probably get on out of here and then bring a lot of people in. So this roster is going to look a wild amount different.
I think certainly on the offensive side of the football. Certainly. All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to PelicanRoof.com, the website for Pelican Roofing in Lafayette, in Baton Rouge, offices in both locations. Boots on the ground in both locations. We're not talking about driving back and forth on the base, and we're talking about being there for you in those local communities as well. One of the cool things about Pelican Roofing, and I tell you all the time, like if you see their project, you can tell exactly why. They have the 5-star reviews right there on the homepage. I mean, it is super clean. They're making sure that everything is going the right way. Like everything is A+, 5-star throughout the entire process from start to finish, and you'll see that as well. Go to PelicanRoof.com.
Yeah, I mean, when you have people at your house, especially like if you have to do a roof repair and your like house has to get like ripped open, you want people that are there every day that just do business the right way, and that's the folks at Pelican Roof. They just handle business. They do the job the way you want it done. They do it fast, efficiently. They work with integrity. So go check them out. If you have a project, we know it's a big decision. At least give them a call. Start that conversation at PelicanRoof.com.
Flight by Yingling is raising the bar by crafting the next generation of light beer. With only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Flight by Yingling. Raise the bar.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
It's time for Christmas on the River, Cajun style. Join us for the 35th Annual Festival of the Bonfires.
December 13th through 15th at Lutcher Park in St. James Parish. Enjoy great food, live music, local crafts, Santa's Very Merry Forest, and carnival rides. Plus, we'll light a new bonfire on Friday and Saturday in preparation for the arrival of Papa Noel. The 2024 Festival of the Bonfires is sponsored by First American Bank and Trust. Log on to festivalofthebonfires.org for more information.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
I'm Gabrielle McLeod on behalf of the Louisiana Propane Dealers. I have spent hundreds of hours preparing for scholarship competitions. That preparation paid off when I won the Fitness and Talent Awards along with the title of Miss Louisiana. The Louisiana Propane Dealers are also pretty talented and want you to be prepared for when the power goes out. Visit louisianapropane.com to find out about propane generators and other safety tips. Louisiana Propane, it truly is the fuel for our future.
Looking for the ultimate game day experience? Come to the Queen Casino in Baton Rouge. Savor game day platters and snacks, plus drink specials at 1717 Kitchen and Cocktail. So come out.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, what's up?
Did you know Phillip Rivers is 44 years old?
What?
Yeah. Did you know he's got 10 kids?
No.
He's also a grandfather.
No.
Yeah, and I heard maybe I think Riley Leonard's like the same age as his oldest daughter.
Are you kidding
Allie.
me?
Yeah. Crazy.
Are you breaking news right now?
I feel like I am.
Wow. How many times have you heard that in the last 24 hours?
A couple. It's like, hey, talk about what he could do for the Colts, too, if we want to. But everybody's got to pop these dad jokes off, though, you know?
Well, you got to. I mean, it's an unprecedented situation. I actually, you might be annoyed of hearing it, but you can't blame anyone for talking about it.
Yeah, it's just been the same ones, though.
Same ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually, man, I don't know what it's going to look like, but God, I hope he goes out there and just slings it around.
I think it's a win. If he doesn't even have to be good. As long as it's not embarrassing, it's a win, I feel like.
I agree.
I think it's a lot to expect him to go out there and be really consistently good.
Yeah, right.
It's a lot.
If he's
for anybody.
18 of 25 for 185 and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah. 4 yards per throw.
More OTB when we come back.
Off the Bench.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service.
Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. With 5 new brands and a huge selection of certified and pre-owned vehicles to shop on one lot, we're sure to have the right.
The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Every winner knows a great play starts with a solid game plan and the right team by your side. At Sunshine, we're here to keep your operation running strong. From tractors to harvesters, we've got the John Deere equipment you need to tackle every job with confidence. Because when the work's done right, there's more time for the things that matter, like cheering on your favorite team. Make Sunshine Quality Solutions part of your playbook this season and learn more about what it means to be powered by Sunshine at sunequip.com.
gotta believe in the dream. Believe. You gotta believe in the dream. Believe. You gotta believe. My whole team on wildin'.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. And when you're cooking with clean, affordable propane, you're cooking with gas. In the wintertime, nothing heats a home like Louisiana propane. And when you need hot water, propane's got you covered. Oh, and you won't regret that propane generator when the power goes out. I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and to find more information and to find a propane dealer near you, visit louisianapropane.com.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
Looking for the ultimate game day experience? Come to the Queen Casino in Baton Rouge. Wall-to-wall TVs mean you'll see every touchdown in HD. Place your bets and feel the thrill of every play with our DraftKings Sportsbook. The Queen Casino, where every moment is a win.
LA filing number 16-7970.
WNXX Jackson, KNXX Donaldsonville, and WDGL HD2 Baton Rouge. This hour brought to you by Spencer Callahan Injury Lawyers, LA 21 12681. Offices in Baton Rouge. All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Yeah, they said I gotta come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane studio.
Of OTB here live from the Raising Cane studio. Always want to remind you about our friends over at Trash Rangers. TrashRangers.com is the website. When you go there, remember you can sign up for residential or commercial service on the homepage. You can also check out the roll-off dumpsters they have available. They've got 3 different sizes to choose from. So big jobs made easy with roll-off dumpsters, fast delivery, flexible rental terms, and no hidden fees. To call them today, it's 225-612-2477. Also, they've added the sanitation department from portable toilets to ADA units to septic service. They have got you covered. You can explore that on their website as well. Go there today, trashrangers.com, trashrangers.com. We mentioned in hour number 1 that we would get to this. Sharon Moore fired as the Michigan head coach with cause. And, man, this has turned into...
What's that cause?
Obviously. And so the university did an investigation. It was an inappropriate relationship. And this was wild. We were actually yesterday on off campus, we were interviewing Gunnar Stockton, the Georgia quarterback, and you could tell like the producers are doing like this, like in the Zoom.
Right.
And they're like, doing one of these, like wrapping up. I'm like,
but this is Gunnar Stockton.
I'm like, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, wait, we got Gunnar Stockton on. The guy just won the SECs in the play. Like, what are you talking about? Wrap it up. We're like 7 minutes in this interview. Like, what are we doing here? And they're just like, and then they hit it in the chat. And they're like, hey, Sharon Moore just got fired with calls. I'm like, oh boy. And then they were like, hey, it's
Gunnar. Can we get your thoughts on this?
The university. We were talking to Gunnar about his 1984 Ford F-150 that he still drives from his grandfather. And also if he prefers duck hunting or deer hunting, because he said that's what he's going to be doing Saturday. He's not going to be watching the playoffs. He said, I'm going to watch that on tape right afterwards. He said, but I'm going to be hunting. And now he said deer are ducks, so I guess he's going to get a private, obviously, in North Georgia.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure he'll be taken care of.
Anyways.
Yeah, you got to be careful when you're talking about a guy that drives a 1984 truck still.
Yeah.
About when you say watching tape. Like, he's going to get the hard tapes.
Yeah, like the one you got to load up there, like the actual like film, and it goes through the whole deal. So shout out to Gunnar Stockton, but I was like, oh man, this must be big, and of course, it was, and there's a lot that comes after, and like right now they're talking about it on every single like morning show that we have up here, and it's not just the relationship, and there was things afterwards. He was actually detained by police last night, and so like as that information comes out, like we'll report that, but there's a lot of speculation on what all happened. But the thing that we know for sure is he was fired from Michigan with cause. He forfeits, I believe it's $21 million that was left on his contract. And so this isn't a gossip show. This isn't, Entertainment Tonight. So once those things become available, we'll report those things. But the thing that we will talk about here, what does Michigan do?
I mean, it could be a gossip show if you wanted to. We could throw some theories out.
You want to get some goss? You want to get some tea?
Well, I will say that the university was pretty quick to say why they fired him. Like, usually it's like we've parted ways.
But when you do like cause, I think,
Yeah, but like, they might have seen how it was all handled down here. Who knows what it was? But like, we're just going to make sure everybody knows. Like, this wasn't on us. This wasn't a football thing. And I just thought that was a little bit of the timing of that to me was... I mean, it was like you want people to be upfront, and it's great that they were, but like usually those things are kind of like behind closed doors a little bit, especially when it has something to do with an inappropriate relationship. But Michigan threw it out there. So that was a pretty wild situation, and I would have liked for you to like ask Gunnar Stockton right there on the show. Hey, bud,
have you ever heard Gunnar Stockton be interviewed?
I mean, I saw the special. I think it was on Game Day this past week. With the truck and everything like that. I saw that.
Yeah.
And then I saw him at SEC Media Days.
He's quick and to the point.
Quick to the point.
Yeah, there's not a lot of
quick answers.
Wasted.
You got to have your next question ready to roll.
In interview with him.
And not a lot of fluff.
Yeah, right. So I don't think he would have been the person to ask. So.
Oh, he would have been like, oh.
But like the on the field portion of this to me is fascinating because, well, you had all these coaches that signed in new spots, and if they didn't sign in a new spot, they signed an extension in their old spot. Clark Lee, Eli Drinkwitz, all these coaches. Brent Key, Jeff Brom. Do we think that Ward Manuel, the athletic director of Michigan's like, hey, is that did he put pen to paper? Was that a handshake agreement? Was that a head nod? Like, where are we at with that? Because what does Michigan do? Now, you do have some time before the portal window opens up. You've got a little bit over 3 weeks. So you have some time. Like, this isn't one of those where the timing's so bad that you just have to elevate somebody within the program already. Now, but I also add this. They signed a pretty good class there at Michigan. All those players can go in the portal.
Absolutely.
Every single one.
And here's one more little nugget of something I was thinking about last night for us LSU fans out there. Michigan's going to be an absolute disaster right now. LSU currently on their current roster does not have their 2026 starting quarterback. Well, Michigan's got a quarterback that we know is very fond of LSU, and a guy named Bryce Underwood. And now we know that LSU pretty much has a blank check. So why don't we connect those dots a little bit? I like that thought. Anybody else? Nobody?
I want Lane Kiffin and Charlie Weis Jr. to pick the best possible quarterback that's in the portal that fits what they do, be it from Division II, like they did this year, or whoever. Bryce Underwood was a true freshman in a really good conference. 3 for 9 touchdowns this year.
That's some flashes.
So, like, if you think that that's going to be your guy, by all means. I don't think this quarterback of the next year's team, just like you, just like everybody listening, is on this roster right now. You're going to get, I think, multiple probably quarterbacks because you didn't, high school-wise, like you didn't get one, at least in the first early
you're going to
period.
get 2. You got to bring in, 2 for sure.
Yeah.
At least.
At least
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because your room is pretty bare. Pretty bare, obviously. We've talked about that in length. Colin Hurley no longer in the picture. It seems like, nothing official there, obviously. And then Nussmeier moving on, and who knows what Van Buren ends up doing. So, but for Michigan, could they potentially take a look at an old LSU football coach in Brian Kelly?
Yeah. Why not?
He's had a lot of success in that area. Tate, we were talking about that during the break. I mean, Central Michigan certainly has ties to the area. I know when the Michigan State job was open, people in his inner circle said that he was interested in that job. Well, this isn't Michigan State. This is Michigan. Now, I don't know how that would be received. Now, look, it didn't work here, but it's not that, let's not act like he was like falling off a cliff bad. Mm-hmm. Like it wasn't Billy Napier at Florida bad, losing record bad. Resume's still pretty good. Mm-hmm. Could we see a Brian Kelly Michigan team up here?
Yeah, it would have to be. I would think that would be your a backup plan right now, just with the noise surrounding Brian Kelly. I feel like it's more of a take a year off type deal, and then it's a realistic option. Now,
I mean, James Franklin got a job immediately.
Yeah, but you can't compare the situations. I mean, you can compare it a little bit, but
what's different?
Well, he got fired from Penn State, and everyone thought it was kind of a weird firing, right?
Oh, not in my circles.
Not in your circles?
I mean, no. I mean, I feel like on our afternoon show that I do, we were talking about.
Did James Franklin post getting fired? Did he get absolutely poo-pooed on like Brian Kelly did here? By Penn State alumni, fans.
But you
everything.
also you have to know you're in the middle of the circle here. You're not in the middle of the circle in Penn State. So it was pretty bad. Maybe not to the level, but it was pretty bad.
I don't know.
And he got a very similar buyout.
I just feel like
BK
him
did.
getting fired and the timing of it and being in the semifinal last year.
I do think it's a worse situation.
In the
to your
court
point,
of public
but not
opinion,
as far as
James Franklin was a lot more squeaky clean than Brian Kelly was coming out of that relationship. That's just my opinion.
It is a tough sell just because his most recent stop didn't work. But everywhere else Brian Kelly was, let's call it like it is, he was successful.
Yeah.
It was all in the Michigan area. I actually think that would be a really good hire for them.
North of the Mason-Dixon
Not just because I want the buyout alleviated a little bit. I think it's a good hire.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it might be. I just don't it's still a Michigan job, but I don't think that they can truly believe they can go big game hunting right now.
I just don't know what the timing of. It's horrible.
It's awful. That's why people in the chat are saying well, this is kind of fishy that they just find out about this now, blah, blah, blah. Kind of why would they wait until right now? If they did know about this?
I was trying to think yesterday, Michigan's all about being a Michigan man. Coach Miles, how many times did you hear him talk about being a Michigan man?
Yeah.
And didn't like us wearing red in the meeting rooms because it was Alabama and Ohio State's color. He just, right? So every Michigan person I've ever met, that's who they are. It's fine. It's prideful, cool. There's not anybody that comes to mind. It's oh, that guy's a Michigan guy. Because the guy that is the Michigan guy is coaching the Bush League Bolts.
Mm-hmm.
And then his DC. Like, are you going to bring Jesse Minter back the way?
I mean, Minter's going to get an NFL opportunity.
Right.
You had all the weird stuff after the national championship. You had all the weird stuff, maybe the violations. I can't remember what they were with Harbaugh. Then you had Connor Stallions, and now you got this scandal.
And then Minter was on that staff. Do you want to do that again? Not saying he's guilty of anything, but
You just gotta.
I think you got to kind of move on from the Harbaugh era.
Yeah, you gotta do it. You gotta clean shop. It's kind of like that restaurant in town. Yeah, every town's got one. That's been about 5 different restaurants, and for whatever reason, none of them work. So you got to get rid of it. You got to clean house. You got to knock the building down and rebuild.
I love that analogy so much.
There's always that one spot.
There is so many places in this town that it's like it is between 2 thriving places. But if you go in that building, it doesn't matter who you are.
Yeah.
You are
and the
going to fail.
location's pretty good.
It is.
It's just
and I'm always like, what bank approved this loan?
Yep. I don't care. Yeah, you could throw McAllister's in there. It ain't gonna work.
Oh, it's so true. You could throw.
Might work on a different road.
You can throw anything. It ain't gonna work in that location. And every time somebody buys it, I'm like, oh, did you see who? You see?
Well, guess what?
See who moved in there?
We had this idea. We've always wanted to own a restaurant, and they already had the kitchen in place.
Yeah,
they had the equipment. It was already there. We'll throw our menu at this thing, and people will flock. No, you can't. You got to knock the building down.
Yeah,
rebuild.
And our guy Nook does bring up another good point. Jesse Minter, remember, he was a part of all the sign stealing stuff and the show causes that were thrown on to those coaches. I mean, Harbaugh has one. He ain't never coming back. Minter has one through March of next year. It's messy. It's messy there in Ann Arbor, like between all the Connor Stallion stuff and now this. It also, like, it's Michigan. It's a blue blood type program. But with all the messiness, I'm not saying, look, money changes a lot of people's minds. I get that. But you can't just call anybody like you probably could, a couple years ago because of all the things going on within the program too.
Yep. And I got to tell you, as people like to point out, there's one thing in the history of the world that's undefeated.
What?
Well, that coach got.
The 72 Dolphins.
That coach got. Undefeated, y'all.
72 Dolphins. Mercury Morse.
Sharon lost that battle. Don't enter the game, people.
The assistant and the boss, a tale as old as time.
All right, we will step away. I do want to look at, Kalen DeBoer is every job that comes open, like, he's a first name. Like, do y'all think this man just hates Tuscaloosa that bad?
Yeah. And guess who the second name is?
Joe Brady.
Joe Brady. Everyone. That man ain't coaching college football.
Yeah, he's said it multiple times. I mean, I never, I guess never say, like, never, don't speak in absolutes and all those things, but.
Oh, you see what coordinators getting paid these days?
Check out what he's getting paid in Buffalo. All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
Yeah, that's a quick Google search. Find out that number. All right, go to GoTommies.com.
Yo, Tommy.
G-E-A-U-X. Tommies with the Y.com. Tommy's Windows, Doors, and Siding. You'll clearly see the difference when you go to the website. We always encourage you, go check out a gallery of work that they've done here in the greater Baton Rouge area. Go check out testimonials from past clients as well. Man, Tommy and the team, not only are you going to get incredible work, you're going to get incredible customer service as well. You'll be blown away, actually, by the customer service. That's why they win awards every single year, including Best Windows in the Advocate this year. GoTommies.com.
That's right, Tommy's Windows, Doors, Siding. Here in Louisiana, we deal with a lot of humidity, a lot of moisture in the air. We got termite season. We got everything. So you want the proper equipment. You want the people that are going to put in and install the right way, and they're going to install the right siding, the right doors, the right windows. You want them on your job. So if you have a project happening, make sure you give them a call, talk to them about the project, and learn what it's like to work with an award-winning company like Tommy's. GoTommies.com.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. propane water heaters are very cost efficient. And the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
South Louisiana, it's turnaround season, and River Parish Contractors is calling in the best of the best. We're hiring pipe fitters, iron workers, boiler makers, combo and structural welders, rig welders, carpenters, crane operators, dirt operators, and more. If you're ready to work, ready to earn, and ready to build something that lasts, call Big Jake at 318-547-1000 or go to rpcontractors.com. River Parish Contractors. Let's get building.
It's time for Christmas on the River, Cajun style. Join us for the 35th Annual Festival of the Bonfires, December 13th through 15th at Lutcher Park in St. James Parish. Enjoy great food, live music, local crafts, Santa's Very Merry Forest, and carnival rides. Plus, we'll light a new bonfire on Friday and Saturday in preparation for the arrival of Papa Noel. The 2024 Festival of the Bonfires is sponsored by First American Bank and Trust. Log on to festivalofthebonfires.org for more information.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs. Set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online or text or call for free confidential help now.
I'm Lawyer Locke Meredith. If you're battling an insurance company because of a wreck not your fault and they're not calling you back or being fair, whether you hire us at all, give us a call, 272-5555, or email Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates. You have nothing to lose.
Hello, I'm Collins Meredith. If you've been injured on the job, you'll likely have a workers' compensation claim, but you may also have a tort claim which opens up significant recovery rights not normally available for a work injury. If this is you, call us or come see us at Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
All right, welcome back here. Off the bench.
Go see him.
Go see him. Thursday morning, 8:20 a.m. Hope you're having a great day. Great day to be alive. I want to tell you about our good friends over at RejuveMedical.com. Man, if you got that low energy feeling, waking up in the morning, hard to get 2 feet on the ground, get a little motivated, or maybe when you get into the bedroom, a little bit of low libido. Well, that just means the little hormones might be a little low. Go check them out. Give them a call. One of their many locations all over the state of Louisiana, even into South Mississippi over there. They do a fantastic job. For the last 10 years, Louisiana's leader in hormone replacement therapy. So go check them out. Get a little blood work. Get your labs done. Just see what's happening. You never know. You might be perfect, but you might not be. And it's not about being like high testosterone or high hormones or anything like that. It's not like that. It's about being in the right amount of hormones. Just being back to the normal. So get that feeling back. Get that youthful feeling back in your life. Go check them out, Rejuve Medical. Oh, peptides too. Yeah. Peptides are starting to become sexy. Everybody talking about
All
it.
right.
And they got all of them. Go check them out.
Feeling young again is too.
Yeah. I like to feel young again.
Yeah.
I like to think I could just like do it in my mind, just like mentally beat the aging process, but you know, get a little help. Never hurts anything.
I believe you wanted to talk about high school football.
Yeah, I want to give
You got a state championship game between Dunham and Calvary
we do.
Baptist.
Yeah, the LHSAA Prep Classic starts today. We got 3 games today right there in the Dome, 3 tomorrow, 2 on Saturday. So shout out 12 p.m. today. We got Haynesville versus Mangum.
Oh, Haynesville, the Golden Tornadoes.
Let's go. That's Division 4 non-select.
That's where my mom graduated from.
Very nice. We'll go
Golden Tornado.
I don't want to pick sides here, but go Haynesville. Am I right?
Yeah, I mean, I'll pick sides.
3:30 today, we got Riverside versus Ascension Catholic in the Division 4 select. And then 7 p.m., I will be in attendance.
I don't lean either way in either of those games. Hope everybody has fun.
Everybody, just have fun.
Yeah.
Hope you both win.
Yeah.
Then at 7 p.m., I will be here at this one. Let's go. Dunham versus Calvary Baptist Division 3 select.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, the Dunham school system. They got a little spirit day today. All the kids wearing their Dunham garb. No uniforms today. It's whatever Dunham stuff you want. Getting out a little bit early. Students getting out.
Yeah.
Taking the trip down there to New Orleans. We'll be there cheering. So good luck to all the teams involved today. Then tomorrow, let's see. Tomorrow they got
By the way,
Minnesota.
I told you this. My wife, Calvary alum.
Yep.
My little brother's a Calvary alum.
Sure.
My brother was the soccer coach there for over a decade.
Yeah.
My kids, when we lived in Shreveport, that's where they went to school.
Okay.
So
Good. Are you
nice
going?
little battle.
Are you going?
No,
You should.
I still
So that game's at 7 tonight. So
still wishing I would have been in there. Bob.
Yeah, I know. I get it. So 7 p.m. is that game. Man, it probably won't start till like 7:30, 7:45.
Yeah.
So going to be a late night for your boy here.
You know, we trying to call in sick.
Might have some sleepy eyes tomorrow. That's okay. Hopefully it's sleepy eyes with a state championship under our belt. But I hope both teams have fun. Go out there, have some fun. I just want to see some good football. I'm excited about getting in the Dome. It was so much fun watching it last year. That was the first time I'd been down to the Prep Classic was last year.
Yeah.
It was awesome. I know you used to call. You used to do
Yeah,
all
we did
3 days.
We
huh?
did all of them. Yeah.
Yep.
We did. Gosh, we did 8 games in 2 days, Gordy and I. Yeah.
That's a lot. Good for y'all though. Was it fun?
It was fun.
Yeah, I bet it was. I bet it was tough. Like, you have to at least have some familiarity with the names and everything.
Oh, yeah,
You're good with names.
we had conference calls with all the coaches and different things and had our charts just like we were calling a normal game.
Yep. But tomorrow, 12 p.m., North DeSoto versus Iowa in Division 2 non-select at 3:30. Jenna versus Sterlington. I hadn't heard of Jenna. Jenna versus Sterlington in Division 3 non-select.
It's Gina.
Gina, is it?
Mhm.
Jena?
Yeah.
Okay, Gina. There you go. Sorry, my bad.
He's
I'm
from
sorry.
Texas, y'all.
Look,
Okay.
that's my fault.
That's
From
not an
Texas.
excuse. I knew it.
Ooh.
You got to be quiet over there. Okay? Don't embarrass me. 7 p.m. tomorrow night on Friday. St. Charles Catholic versus Archbishop Shaw, Division 2 select. And Saturday, 2 games, Ruston versus Washita Parish.
Ooh.
And
Ruston
Division
and
1
Washita
non-select.
playing each other?
Yeah, at 12
Ooh.
on Saturday.
That's right by each other.
And then 3:30. The
Washita
team.
must have gone on like a little heater run. They were like a double-digit seed.
Really?
Yeah.
Washita Parish. Good for y'all. Then 3:30, the last game. Edna Carr with its like billion D1 signings versus St. Augustine, Division 1 select.
Isn't it Iowa and not Iowa?
Yeah,
It's spelled like
Iowa.
Iowa,
It's
guys.
Iowa.
Like,
I know,
relax.
Yeah, yes, but I only know that.
My
'cause of-
bad.
No, you're good. It is spelled Iowa.
If I didn't know it was pronounced Dunham, I would have said Dunham. I just read it like it's written, people.
I get it.
I wish you would have said Dunham. Like if you didn't know.
So
That'd be
funny.
good.
Like
I mean, the Iowa one, I'm going to give you a pass. You know,
Yeah, it's
Iowa.
spelled Iowa.
It's literally spelled Iowa.
I give you a pass on that one.
But it is Iowa.
That, like, I've never seen, like, okay, I can see Gina possibly instead of Jenna because it's not double N's. That's on me. Where is Gina, Louisiana?
It's kind of in the middle of the state,
Yeah.
right?
The northern southern portion?
Like
Eastern
like
west?
right where the boot goes up,
Mhm.
kind of. I believe.
Good stuff. Well, what an exciting time for them. Though. I
like-
never made it to the state championship. Got beat in the semifinals my senior year. And it's one of those blemishes on my career.
I know it's hard.
In my
It's hard to
history
get there.
that really pisses me off.
Yeah. I
To
get
this
that.
day.
I get that. It's hard. I think I went 4 times. But we did lose my senior year, and that sucked.
Yeah.
You know?
You were 3 for 4?
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Who'd y'all get beat by?
Hanville. And let me tell you, and it's kind of cool. Like, it really, like, it sucks to lose, but whatever. But, like, that meant so much to the people, like, at the school. I can't tell you the amount of times that people come up to me in the wild and they're like, hey, I played on that Hanville team. Y'all lost. Like, and not like in a boastful way, like, we beat y'all. Just like, it still means something.
Yeah.
I was at the U High St. Charles Catholic game, the semifinals, right? It's down in Laplace. And like somebody on the sidelines, like, hey, yeah, man, we played against you in Hanville. And he was like, we got to get that program back to what it once was. And they had a couple of some good players. Darius Raynard's the player we always talk about. He was a star at West Virginia, played in the NFL for a long time. But it is funny, like, man, it meant a lot to those people, still does. And, you know, gosh, that was over 20 years ago, 22 years ago. But it was 45, 42, something crazy. Like, it was a really fun game to be a part of.
Well, I mean, football, like this, you get to this point, it does mean a lot. And like, I don't joke when I tell you, like, it still upsets me when I think about losing in high school.
Yeah.
Like, even though all the success and stuff afterwards, like, that still really drives me crazy. And I think it's like that for a lot of people. Like, it's something you'll remember. That's why high school football is so special. I mean, that's why it's so amazing. Like, at any level of football, but especially at this level.
Yeah.
Where it's like, it's purest form. You got people all over, like, from different skill levels, all over the place, all walks of life playing.
Yeah.
It's just,
I
would say high school football is probably football at, like, its
purest form.
Yeah, probably. I mean, depends on what your definition of purest form was, but I don't know. Just means a lot.
Who'd y'all lose in the semifinals, Bo?
Midland High. Not Midland Lee. Midland High beat us, and it was the first time I believe that they had made the playoffs in like 50 years. And they had a squad. They got beat by Converse Judson, who was cherry made for us too.
What time are you going down there today?
What was the score? What was the score in the semifinals? Feels like it was close.
It was really close. We were driving down 2 minutes. We were kind of kicking their ass on offense. They had a little running back that was good. We were driving down with 2 minute drive, and boom, to win the game. Blah blah blah. Post out, blue, picking them apart, and then we're in the red zone driving in, and you talked about the other day. I was going to make a protection adjustment,
right.
and the center thought I said HUD, and we snapped it and kind of ended it.
Matt, you going for any of the earlier games or just Dunham?
Just the Dunham game, because we're going to go down there, and the kids get out a little early from school. So I'm going to go get them. We're going to go down there, get there about mid-afternoon, and we'll probably go get a little bite to eat. Maybe do something in New Orleans with the kiddos.
If you catch the end of the Ascension Catholic game, keep an eye on Trevin Simon, their running back.
Okay.
Don't know why he's not getting more recognition. This season, this is not a career total.
Recruiting's weird.
This is this season. Trevin Simon, 3,700 yards rushing and 57 touchdowns. Those are both state records. This is his first year playing, I guess, as the starter.
Yeah.
He sat behind another kid who's played in college ball for 3 years now, and he's a stud.
Mm-hmm. You look
Recruiting's so weird. Like I'll go watch, obviously with my son playing, like we watch high school games every weekend, and I'm like, hey, where's that guy going? They're like, nobody's talking to him.
Right.
I'm like,
well, and this kid, he's like
what?
5'11",
Like nobody?
190, so it's not like he's undersized.
U High has a running back, Sage Ingram. He's a stud. I'm like, oh, where's that guy going?
Oh.
They're like, nobody's talking to him. I'm like,
is there like
McNeese, Northwestern State? Like none of these teams are talking to him. Like no, I'm like, well,
No,
I've watched a
Trevin
lot of
Simon.
football in my life, and that guy can play at that level. What are we doing here?
Yep. We talked about this the other week. Like, I can't imagine the challenges involved with recruiting Louisiana high school football because of what we talked. I think we brought up last week, maybe it was 2 weeks ago, about how like insane it is to me that, you know, Dunham has like the number one quarterback, number one recruit in a recruiting class, but like none of his games that he plays throughout the season are big games until he like gets to this part because of the way the scheduling is and
the way the
competition.
districts are, yeah.
It's like you have the running back you're talking about for Ascension Catholic. A lot of stats, but like you're recruiting that. It's like, yeah, he's got all these stats, but like who's he playing? Like I see Dunham go out there and they're scored 50 points in the second quarter.
Right.
I'm like, I mean, there's like multiple plays. Guys have grown like untouched.
I mean, there's just under-recruited areas of the state that there always has been.
Right.
And like Ascension Catholic's right down the road in Donaldsonville. And the excuse I had heard from Chad Elsey, who was the back before him, was, oh, you know, he's only 5'8", he's a little bit undersized. He's playing D2 ball right now, and he's doing a great job. But this kid's like 5'11", he's 190 pounds. I don't really understand why some areas are under-recruited. Never figured that out. Like Ascension Catholic, they're a power in the state. They just, for whatever reason.
They had a running back last year that was really good.
That's Chad Elsey. Yeah.
Yeah. Same one?
No.
He's like a big guy.
Yeah, short and stocky.
ball.
Has Dunham won a state championship before? I have no idea.
They've been to the Dome
I know
like
they've been,
3 of the
for
last
sure,
4
yeah.
or something like
Did
that.
they win any of those?
They did not win last year. I don't believe they won when Stingley was there, but they went.
Okay.
This is the day.
I know Calvary won 2 years ago.
This is the day.
I don't know. Play that team from Shreveport, Bo.
Golly, I'm just looking up. There's this video highlight of 2002 Texas State Championship between
Oh,
Midland
no.
High and Converse Judson. I see Converse Judson people like hugging and crying, celebrating.
How bad did they
No
go?
clips of the semifinal game, though.
Sorry, bud. You won 2 national championships and a Super Bowl.
At this moment, doesn't matter to me right now.
If it makes you feel better, I didn't win a Super Bowl, and that sucks. So there's that.
Loser. Just kidding.
You're not going to find highlights of your semifinal.
I'm not trying to find. I was just trying to find the score. That's all.
Oh, okay. All right. We will step away. What's today? Thursday. Oh, Chef's coming on a little bit later on.
Oh, hell
Didn't
yeah.
even know today was Thursday. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising King studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to centralplumbing.org. Website for, of course, Central Plumbing. Not only in Central, though. We're talking the entire greater Baton Rouge area, 24/7, 365, weekend, holiday, game day. Emergency service at 225-925-8552. Now, if you're looking to remodel as well, because we always give you the emergency number first, because a lot of times, like, you got a plumbing issue, like, obviously, you got to get fixed right then, right there. It doesn't matter what day it is. Like, it has to happen. But it's not all that they do. They can remodel your home, your business as well. No matter how big, how small, whatever you've got in your mind, they can get that done. Go check it out, centralplumbing.org.
Yeah, centralplumbing.org. Central Plumbing. The Payne family, I can tell you, they are the experts in this area when it comes to plumbing. They've been doing it a long, long time. They've seen everything. You can't throw anything at them that they haven't seen and are going to be experts at. So whether it's commercial, whether it's residential, industrial, whatever it is, if you have a plumbing situation, whether it's an emergency or you just got a big project happening or a small project, whatever it is, go check them out, centralplumbing.org.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
This menu is a masterpiece, delivers every time.
This is the worst party ever. Raising Cane's!
Let's go!
The party is saved!
Peter, Mr. Billingsley.
Celebrate the holidays with Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
I'm Lawyer Locke Meredith. We are honored and humbled to receive from our clients in Google. Based on 5-star client reviews, the designation of our law firm is highly recommended. Whether you hire us at all, please give us a call, 272-5555. You have nothing to lose.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Meredith. Injuries happen when you least expect them to, making your life more complicated. At Locke Meredith Sean Fagan and Associates, we know this and we strive to help each of our clients during these times. Whether you hire us at all, give us a call at 272-5555.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient, and the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs. Set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online or text or call for free confidential help now.
When you can't rely on technology, you can rely on Mountain.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. OTB, here live from the Raising Cane's studio. Great song. Did we miss something pretty significant about College Football Hall of Fame?
Oh, yes, we did.
Oh, yeah.
Big time.
Was this you that was saying that?
Yeah.
That we missed it?
Yeah, we didn't talk about it yesterday. I don't even know when it was, when the ceremony was.
It was on the 9th, so 2 days ago.
2 days ago? We got to look this up. Because apparently one of our former teammates.
I just remember you saying something in our group chat.
Yeah. Okay, let me research before I say it real quick. But, yeah, they had the induction for the College Football Hall of Fame.
Are you talking about Coach Saban? Because, wait, what are you talking about?
Glenn.
Oh, Glenn's been in.
Okay, all right. So he was just there. All right. Like I saw all this. So I saw this post yesterday.
I just remember like it hit my mind, and I saw it in our document. Yeah, Glenn went in. I thought he went in a couple years ago. Am I missing that?
It was
like 2020, 2021.
I think it was 21.
Okay,
2020.
All right.
Yeah. Officially enshrined in 2021. So you are both right.
Oh, my brain. See, all right. Because Coach Saban went in, so I just assumed that's what you were talking about.
Yeah. So I assumed like when I was looking at it because I knew he was going in, but then I saw these posts online yesterday. You know, I didn't research it. It was like Glenn with this medal, and I think his wife or somebody was like sent a post out. It was like congratulations to Glenn.
Oh, well, maybe it was just like a ceremony, and they all go every year.
Yeah, he was in his tux, and he was there, and he had a medal on, and
a lot of
hugs.
Yeah, okay.
I was like, wait, did I just miss that Glenn Dorsey went into the Hall of Fame? And I was like, well.
You did miss it.
I did miss it about 5 years ago.
Did. So some of the class.
I didn't follow sports then.
You did not.
COVID.
Some of the class, Monty Ball, my former teammate with the Broncos. Graham Harrell, your former teammate with the Packers. He went in. So some names that certainly we got some memories with. Haloti Ngata, I've got memories of him, but not good memories. Terrifying memories. Steve Slayton, running back, West Virginia. He was a stud, man. Worked out with Steve for the Combine. Really, really good player. Michael Strahan, Michael Vick, Urban Meyer, and Nick Saban.
Oh, it took Michael Vick this long?
That's what I'm sitting here thinking the same
Michael
thing.
Vick?
I mean,
what?
He left in what, 02, 03?
No, he's 2000 because I think that
2000?
Sugar Bowl against Florida State was his last year. I think. What? Maybe they were.
I mean, he was a dog.
Ew. I see what you did there.
Mm-hmm. Maybe that's why. Maybe they got delayed because of that. I don't know. Because what are we doing here?
Humans can fight. Why not dogs? It's a joke, everybody. Don't fight dogs.
True.
Jesus.
What?
I would assume that that's what kind of kept him out. For
Yeah.
a
Okay.
bit.
I mean, Alex Mack.
You think that's what kept
really
him
good
out?
player.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
I mean,
there's no other reason why. Like, it's Michael Vick. You know. I mean, although John
Everybody
Henderson
else
just
forgave
gets in
him
too.
Big John Henderson, what a stud.
No, he was a freak too. Like that. Going back to Haloti Ngata though. Those Ravens defenses, like a lot of people like point out to like just Ray Lewis sometimes. I'm like, Ray was a good player, no doubt. But like, you can't tell the story of the Ravens without talking about Ed Reed, who I think was the best of the whole bunch of those players. I tell you, for me personally, when the scouting report came out and when the film was put together, I was finding out where he was more than anybody on that defense. Because the other guys had a chance. Against him, I had a prayer. So it was Haloti Ngata, it was Terrell Suggs, it was Ray Lewis, it was Ed Reed. It was like the totality of that group. Man, you're lucky you played in the NFC. And like, wildly enough, we had some success against them, but it was always like.
It was towards the.
Man.
He was in the twilight of his career when you were, but like Chris McAllister, a corner, was great.
Yeah, I mean, he still played. He wasn't that old. All of them. LaRon Landry's brother was on that team playing safety. Man, those are some terrifying defenses.
Yeah, they weren't real friendly. Yeah, we didn't have too many run-ins with them. I think we played them once, and
we were going to play the Ravens and the
2010
Steelers.
or 2011.
You know how like when you're watching the NFL now, it's like you feel like some combination of the Seahawks and Rams or the Cardinals and 49ers are playing every week.
Mm-hmm.
Like every week. That's how I felt like with the Ravens and Steelers. It's like we're not in the same division. Why are we playing them again?
Yeah.
How's this happen? Because we play them in playoffs.
Yeah, can we schedule like the AFC South next year?
Yeah, the Titans available? What about the Jags? Paul Paslugsny. They available?
How much CTE did those games give you? Like a little bit or a lot of bit? You don't remember, probably.
Probably like 85% of it.
Mm-hmm.
And the Steelers was always cold, so I feel like that just added to the CTE. I don't know why. Maybe the surface was harder. That's the best safety play has ever been in the NFL, in my opinion, and it will never be better. You had Charles Woodson, Troy Polamalu, Bob Sanders, and Ed Reed, just off the top of my head.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it doesn't even include like some guys that are Hall of Famers. But like those four, like just think of those four names immediately.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, built a little different.
And they had the ability to do it how they wanted to do it as well, because you could trust them and they were going to get. Like, I'm sure Charles Woodson did things that nobody else did.
Yep.
Like Troy
He
Polamalu
did
did
not
things
like
that nobody else did.
Polamalu.
Well, no, I mean
he wouldn't.
Polamalu
Like nobody
was
was like
organized
that.
chaos.
Yeah,
yeah.
He was organized chaos. Charles Woodson was just a guy that knew the offense better than most people playing, better than the receivers.
For sure.
So he understood
Yeah.
what every receiver was doing. So when he went against younger guys, he would destroy them because they would. he had seen he understood every single concept. So as soon as he saw, number 3 release, inside, outside, whatever, he would look at their releases, and then he automatically knew what the outside receiver probably would have, and he'd be able to jump it. And that was like I've said it a couple times on this show before. Like that was my welcome to the NFL moment. Was my first OTAs in Green Bay. Charles Woodson picked me off 3 times in one practice, and I'm like, I know it's cover 3. And I know you're playing nickel right now. You're not supposed to be there. Yeah. And he he knew what it was. He's going against a bunch of rookies that were playing, playing in the Sun Belt the past year. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, he understood that if they make their releases obvious, he knows what everybody else is going to do.
I'm looking at the NFL All-Pro safety team, and I want to give it to you. Like, I know we got to take a break. We'll take it. But just some of the names on here and who was, like, year in and year out on this list is pretty remarkable. All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to getgordon.com, the website for Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. Right there, when you log onto the site, you can have a chat with a live agent. You can check out cases they can handle for you in the courtroom, past client results right there on the homepage. So go check those out. Remember, you can go find them on social media at Get Gordon, see what they're doing throughout the local communities all throughout Louisiana. And it is always your area code in Louisiana, followed by 888-8888. Get Gordon and get it done.
Right, Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. If you've been injured, doesn't matter if it was today, yesterday, a week ago, whatever it was. If you've been injured, whether it's in a car accident, whether it's on the job, you got a workers' comp claim, give them a call. Give Gordon McKernan Injuries a call today and just talk to them about what's happening. Let them fight for you. Get you exactly what you deserve, what you need, because it is not your fault. And so let them go fight for you. You've seen all the work. You've seen the billboards, and you've seen they like to have a little fun, make some people laugh on the drive to work. But at the heart of everything, they are here to fight for everyone in Louisiana. GetGordon.com.
Men, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
BRAC teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore, to run wild, and even soar. You imagined, we delivered. Gold. BRAC, your #1 park system in the nation.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief: our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Every winner knows a great play starts with a solid game plan and the right team by your side. At Sunshine, we're here to keep your operation running strong. From tractors to harvesters, we've got the John Deere equipment you need to tackle every job with confidence. Because when the work's done right, there's more time for the things that matter, like cheering on your favorite team. Make Sunshine Quality Solutions part of your playbook this season and learn more about what it means to be powered by Sunshine at sunequip.com.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs, set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online or text or call for free, confidential help now.
One of these nights
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
Remind you about our friends over at K2Z, KTZBlinds.com. KTOZBlinds.com is the website. Go check them out today. Always remember, team is ready to go in Baton Rouge, in Lafayette, on the North Shore. They've helped our friends out, our listeners out in Alexandria. I mean, you just contact them. Have Brandon Barton and the team. Have that conversation with you. They're going to know your space, learn your space, change your space in a matter of minutes. That's just what they do over at K2Z Interiors and Outdoor Living. They've been doing it since 2004. You don't stay in business that long unless you're doing everything the right way, and that's exactly what you get every single time. So, again, have that conversation with Brandon Barton and the team, KTOZBlinds.com. All right, we looked it up. 2007 to 2013, because we talked about that time period for safeties in the NFL. The All-Pros, in 2007, you had Bob Sanders and Ed Reed. In 2008, you had Troy Polamalu and Ed Reed. In 2009, you had Ed Reed and Darren Sharper. In 2010, you had Troy Polamalu and Ed Reed. In 2011, you had Troy Polamalu and you had Ed Reed. In 2012, you had Ed Reed and Eric Weddle. Shout out to my guy E-Dubs in 2012.
Got him one.
In 2013, because that's like when a new era of safeties entered the chat, you had Earl Thomas and Eric Berry.
Yeah. That was a good era too. Not quite as historical as around that 2010 time.
Eric Berry was a dog. You didn't get to play against him our senior year. You were hurt. He was a freshman. I remember like, who's this fella? He's pretty good for a
little
freshman.
Different.
Pretty good. Like he wasn't scared to come in there and try to make a play, and had really good ball skills as well. I had him a couple times like in open field, and he was very smart with the way like he knew like a bigger back, how to attack a bigger back, and like if he was one-on-one with Trendon, like use a different technique. Like you could tell this guy was going to be pretty special.
Right.
And unfortunately, had obviously some very tough injuries and things happen in his career. But if he would have stayed healthy, I think we're talking about him in the same vein as some of these other guys.
Yep. I was with Earl Thomas for a year.
Yeah.
That guy was real special as well. Now, personality, like you didn't get much out of him.
Oh, really? Quiet guy?
Quiet guy.
Yeah, okay.
Quiet guy. But I'll tell you what he did do a lot, and a lot of the great ones do this, was he asked me questions all the time.
Yeah.
Like, hey, because I got there, and like they had DeForest Jackson there.
Right.
Who held it down for them for a little while, and he was a young player, Earl was. And I was the first person, I guess they'd have that was like doing a lot of look-offs. Like I would look one direction and throw a different direction, stuff like that. Stuff I had learned. Like I didn't create that. Like I just learned it from Aaron.
Yeah.
Aaron learned it from, Brett or whoever. And so, but he would ask me questions all the time. What are you looking at this? What are you seeing here? Blah, blah, blah. Because he was wanting to get better. And that's what the great ones do. They ask the other side what they're looking at. They try to learn. Good defensive players try to learn offense. Good offensive players try to learn defense. So I always thought that was cool about Earl. And so obviously he was fast and he was good, but he wanted to learn. Obviously he had some injuries that kind of hampered his career as well. But yeah, I respected that.
I hadn't thought about Darren Sharper in a long time too. All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane's studio.
Off the bench.
All right, whether it's your office, your team, or your entire business, you need technology that works and works every single time. And that's where Gulf Coast Office Products comes in. GCOP is the #1 provider in Louisiana when it comes to delivering top-tier copiers, printers, managing your IT solutions, world-class service from small businesses to major campuses. They keep your workflow fast, secure, and stress-free. So visit GCOPnet.com today and see why many Louisiana companies trust Gulf Coast Office Products to keep them running.
Yeah, so like if you're in an office and a printer stops or copiers jam, it slows everything down. It stops work, basically. So that's where Gulf Coast Office Product comes in. Louisiana's leader in office technology for over 40 years. Gulf Coast has kept businesses like yours running smoothly with copiers, printers, scanners, managed IT services. Go check them out. Louisiana company. Let them help your office. GCOPnet.com.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even JB could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of JB Falgout.
In South Louisiana, you can always count on good people coming together to help our children.
At Dreams Come True, we grant wishes for Louisiana children with life-threatening illnesses. But to do this, we need funds.
That's why we're trying to raise $100,000 for Dreams Come True by giving away the Blessed Builders Pool.
Make your backyard's dream come true while helping our kids.
Just go to dreampoolla.com and you can find out how your $25 donation might help win you a Duplessis pool.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Meredith with Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates. We take great pride in educating our clients about their rights. Whether you're injured at work or while you drive, call our office at 272-5555. Knowledge is power, and you should know your rights after an injury.
Hi, I'm Sean Fagan of Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates. When insurance companies have been unfair, we've never been afraid to go to trial. Fighting hard to protect your rights, we never settle a case out of convenience. We only settle when it's right for you. Whether you hire us at all, give us a call.
Most roofers just replace your shingles. At Pelican, we diagnose your roof, digging deep down to find the root cause of your roof symptoms. Now cough for me? Good. We don't ignore your roof's issues, we address them. Let's just take care of this right here. Helping your roof to become the best version of itself. Interesting that you would say that. How does that make you feel? So call Pelican Roofing for your free roof checkup today.
South Louisiana, it's turnaround season, and River Parish Contractors is calling in the best of the best. We're hiring pipe fitters, iron workers, boiler makers, combo and structural welders, rig welders, carpenters, crane operators, dirt operators, and more. If you're ready to work, ready to earn, and ready to build something that lasts, call Big Jake at 318-547-1000 or go to rpcontractors.com. River Parish Contractors. Let's get building.
Breck teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore, to run wild, and even soar. You imagined, we delivered gold. Breck, your #1 park system in the nation.
Hester and Matt Flynn are taking over Off the Bench, presented by All-Star Toyota. Tune in for some naughty and nice sports talk this Christmas season. Live from Raising Cane's studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane studio.
The song just doesn't get old, really, if you think about it.
I mean, who would suggest that it got old?
I don't know. There's probably some haters out there.
Well, I don't want to be a part of those haters.
Nerds.
It's Michigan stuff, man. And the wild part about it, so Schefter's obviously a Michigan man. Taylor Lewan, who's on the show, like, he's a Michigan man. I wish I could hear what they're saying right now. It's going to be an awkward spot for them.
Taylor Lewan should probably just not say anything about this. He's got stuff that...
Yep. So Sharon Moore arrested hours after Michigan firing, who is now a suspect in an alleged assault. Inappropriate relationship with a staff member. Quote somebody else, not me.
College football, man, this whole season has had like a main character.
The entire season
that lasts for a
off the
week.
field has been
It's been
like way more wild than on the field.
So the shows I do are different. Like, so in the afternoon, a lot of it is like, that's why we call it Meathead Radio, because we're like, we're talking box scores and games and matchups and like all those things like the whole time.
Yeah.
But I said it yesterday. I was like, I feel like we have talked about everything off the field more than
Right.
the actual games this year. More than I've been doing it for like 5 years now.
Yep.
It's like
And that's a national
even
show.
when even when Jimbo's on, like Jimbo wants to talk ball, but then like he'll say something and then Jimbo will go off
right
on like all the things that are going on off the field and coaches and moves and the carousel and
that's a national show. Like, I understand completely here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, following LSU football as close as we do. On the field wasn't great. So, yeah, you have to, like, all the stuff going around, but just from coast to coast, all the crazy stuff happening. I mean, including, I know we've brought them up a lot this week because they just give you so much ammo to work with. Like, this whole Notre Dame situation. Alondra, you just dropped us a little article or a message about this the MOU, Memorandum of Understanding. They signed this past.
We get it. I'm a business owner.
Memorandum, big word, much.
My Lord. Iowa.
Yeah, I don't know. So this Yahoo just came out. Ross Dellinger's reporting that after the MOU was reported that if Notre Dame's in the top 12,
right,
they're guaranteed a playoff spot.
Right.
And now it's coming out that, so, the athletic director has basically been giving major, like, let me speak to your manager energy and just going on all these shows and being, like, just crying about not being in the playoff. And it's coming off very, like, accusatory to the ACC because he's saying they, like, campaigned.
Because he is accusing them.
Yeah. Right, because he's saying they campaigned for Miami to make it in the playoff, which we talked about this.
Right.
Like,
so
Miami has somebody fighting for them because they're in a conference. Alabama or whoever, Vandy, has somebody fighting for them because they're in a conference. Like, we've talked about this. So, Bevacqua, is that how you say his
the
athletic director for Notre Dame? So he's just basically going on this rampage and like talking badly or just like in an accusatory tone about the ACC.
He's acting out of pocket.
Right.
Yeah.
So then after the story about the MOU came out, that if they're in the top 12, they make the playoff automatically. There's reports that ADs around the ACC and around the country are thinking about freezing them out of their schedules, which we know that the ACC is – Notre Dame is basically in the ACC without being –
6 games a year.
Yeah, so we know that that's who they mostly play with or play against. So the ACC is getting kind of tired of getting crapped on television and stuff.
No doubt. Like, what if they freeze them? So I guess if they're in the top 12, if they freeze them out means that they won't play them, and then what happens?
I guess just like in future scheduling, they're saying that they won't schedule Notre Dame.
Well,
because right now they still have a deal with them.
It's an absolute BS agreement that they have, an absolute BS, and it's disrespectful to every other program out there. Just because they choose to be independent, which is their right, of course. No, you don't have to agree with it. They certainly don't agree with everybody else's opinion that they should join a conference.
Mm-hmm.
Just because of that situation, and they're going to get special treatment. If they're in the top 12, they're in. Because I think the reasoning that I read was they were afraid that the committee would, because of their independence, would look down on that and vote them out just because of that.
Yeah.
I guess is what they think happened this year instead of results on the field.
So the issue where it starts to become an issue for the ACC and everything is, so I just looked it up, the contract that they have now where they have to schedule at least 5 games with Notre Dame it was extended through 2037 and they can get out of it, but it's a matter of will they, because of the TV rights and stuff like that. So I guess now the ACC gets Notre Dame revenue with the TV rights. So they won't have grant of rights applied to the football media revenue. And I guess they'd have to negotiate a buyout and everything.
God, wouldn't that be great? If
It'd be very expensive.
Like Notre Dame, in their goal to remain independent, and they go now and they're poo-pooing on the ACC. Wouldn't that be great if they felt the power of a conference by a conference that they're not even in? Like basically completely trying to screw up their schedule.
Yeah.
That'd be fantastic.
Well, the Big 12s came out now too. Like the Big 12 came out yesterday. Their commissioner was like, we don't don't look at us.
Right.
It's athletic directors around the country, but it sucks because it feels like it's more beneficial to obviously it's more beneficial to Notre Dame than it is the ACC, but it feels like Notre Dame kind of has the ACC by the cojones with this one because of the TV deal and the rights that they have. And that's just so much money. Like, despite, yes, we can hate on them all day, but they bring in a lot of revenue and a lot of eyes and everything. So the ACC wouldn't have that money.
Yeah.
You have to pay a buyout, or maybe you can renegotiate the deal and not have it extended all the way to 2037. But they're kind of in a pickle. I would love for the ACC to be like, I'm out. We're not going to schedule you anymore. Figure it out. But it's just, the contract is
ACC
what's
could get a couple more, get a couple of teams a little bit better. They could find
Clemson gets back. Florida State gets back.
They can replace that revenue
Yeah.
for sure. They don't need. I mean, that's what I hate even saying that, because all these stupid excuses from all these, Notre Dame, we're not going to use y'all don't get the privilege of using our brand for the bowl game. I cannot stand hearing that.
Again, man, they haven't won.
I cannot stand it.
They haven't won anything since '88. Who cares if we don't get your brand?
Their AD was like giving the stats of it when we come into an ACC stadium. Here's what the attendance is. When we're not there, here's what it is. Like, my guy, you've got shiny helmets and everybody knows who you are, but to Taylor's point, you haven't won anything in a very, very long time. One of the easiest college football games I played in my life was against Notre Dame.
Whoa!
I'm sure McElroy and people at Bama say the same thing.
Yeah,
Notre Dame.
I'm sure they do.
Notre Dame AD, whatever, Pete Bevacqua, whatever it is, Bevacqua. Quote: "We were shocked, mystified at what happened on Sunday. We had one of the most dominant 10-game runs in the history of college football." End quote. Y'all want to know what that 10-game hit, the most dominant run in the 10 game in the history? 2-10 Purdue, 2-10 Arkansas, G5 Boise State, 7-5 NC State, 9-3 USC, 2-10 Boston College, Navy, 8-4 Pitt, 3-9 Syracuse, 4-8 Stanford. That was the most dominant 10-run stretch of college football history.
I got to tell you, I don't fault Bevacqua for saying that, because first off, national college football media has propped up Notre Dame for years when they shouldn't have, and that's the schedule Notre Dame played for years, and they've gotten away with it. So why should in Bevacqua's defense, why should he schedule anybody else? They've gotten the benefit of the doubt in the past.
It is going to take college football and the ACC and be like, you know what, Notre Dame, we're good.
Yeah.
You don't want to join a conference? That's fine. We're good, though. We're not going to schedule you. We're not going to give you special treatment. If you want special treatment, join a conference that gets tied into the college football playoff by winning a conference championship.
Yeah.
But Jake, if you want to play by your own set of rules, don't complain when those rules don't go your way.
Right.
That's what it's going to take. And somebody to actually do that, have the what to do so. And if you get left out, college football is going to move on without you, Notre Dame. Are you a big piece of it? Are you a popular brand? One of the yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But so is Ohio State. So is Michigan. So is Alabama.
Nobody's.
LSU,
it's just like all the no players bigger than football, and there's no one college that's bigger than college football. So, like you said, if you want all the privilege, if you want to have it all, you can't have your cake and eat it too. You do have to do it, and I keep hearing those of y'all saying that we need to join a conference, you don't know the history of Notre Dame. Yeah, I get it. I'm not familiar. I'm not as familiar as the people defending it and research it. But what happened in the early 1900s shouldn't really play.
Yeah, it's 2025.
People discriminated against Catholics and your school early 1900s, and Newt Rockne had to take Notre Dame on the road to find opponents. Yeah, that's awesome. There's so much cool about the history of Notre Dame and all that good stuff. I would like to.
If they were in the Big Ten,
I would like to be you know what? Yeah, go. That's awesome. The gold helmets are sweet. All the tradition, cool. But until that point, quit hanging your hat on it and just quit trying to like treat yourselves like you're special because you're not.
Well, not only is it 2025, they didn't have a problem joining a conference for other sports.
Right.
Like, so that kind of gets thrown out the window at that point.
Well, Newt Rockne.
I mean, that's
Early
fine,
1900s,
but
Taylor.
Great.
They discriminated.
They only discriminate against the football team because they don't got a problem in basketball, apparently.
Yes, Taylor. You don't even know the history.
Yeah.
You're ignorant.
Yeah, apparently so, guys.
And guess what? Like the seniors, they voted not to play in the bowl game because within that 30 to 45 minutes after they got their heart broken and told they weren't going to the playoffs, those seniors were discussing TV rights.
Well, that's Notre Dame's fault.
They were like, no, we're not going to
to
play because we're upset about the TV rights deal. They can't make money off our brand. Let's vote to not play. That's definitely what those people voting were worried about.
That's Notre Dame's fault for like having that entitled culture over there that you are guaranteed and it's also the NCAA's fault for or the committee's fault for accepting it.
It's the national media's fault for propping these people up for so many years.
Well, to your point, to your article that you sent, like kudos to ADs in the ACC or whoever the ADs are
It's around
that
the
are actually
country.
talking about it
Yeah.
and talking about like boycotting them. Like kudos to them, and I hope you follow through with it.
I mean, even Texas was thinking about because they have a few coming up. I think 2027, 2028, or 28, 29 that they're supposed to play with Notre Dame, and they're thinking about not doing that too.
And Notre Dame, I think I think they've always kind of gotten the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
They always got a little bit of special treatment. I feel like maybe they feel like that's opposite this year because they didn't make the playoffs. So this year maybe an outlier. But like now that there's an actual agreement in place that just basically tells everybody publicly, they said the quiet thing out loud.
Yeah,
you're getting special treatment. So other ADs around the country, like saying, nah, we ain't going to put up with it, or at least having the conversation about it. I hope they follow through.
You know what?
Really
they're getting picked on by so many people. I think Notre Dame should boycott their own schedule. I don't think they should play football next year.
I agree.
That'll show everybody.
Speaking of, I saw the odds to take the New York Giants head coaching job.
Marcus Freeman.
Marcus Freeman's at the time.
Yeah, but
that's not gonna happen.
I've never wanted a coach to
It
take
made
a job.
It made me happy though.
So bad in my life.
No.
I feel like
that'd be
people
fun.
just pull those numbers out their ass.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Oh, for sure.
Pretty Brady's definitely on that list somewhere.
Well, it's not a college job. Joe Brady might not be on it.
That's true.
So that 10-game stretch though for Notre Dame was pretty impressive.
Pretty impressive. Most dominant in college football history.
It's better. It's better than LSU going against number 7 Florida at Mississippi State, number 9 Auburn at number 3 Alabama at Ole Miss, Arkansas A&M versus number 4 Georgia in the SEC championship game versus number 4 Oklahoma in the Peach Bowl and number 3 Clemson in the national championship game.
Yep. But
that 2019 was close.
That was close.
But when you start talking about Stanford and Pitt back to back,
did you see how close Notre Dame was
and Syracuse
to beat Miami this year?
Very close.
Not bad.
And A&M.
Pretty impressive.
At home.
They're not winning one for the Gipper right now.
Well done.
You're a bunch of bums.
All right, we'll take a break. More OTB with Chef Michael Johnson to answer your munchie questions when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
We're in downtown
From
Baton
the
Rouge.
locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester.
Sorry, there's like weird stuff.
Push the
going on
button.
here.
Big Voice Lady's excited about the new star of
Yeah, she
downtown
is.
Baton Rouge as well. Bally's has got a complete renovation overhaul. The casino and hotel are remarkable. 25,000 square feet of Vegas-style gaming, DraftKings Sportsbook. I mean, over 40-foot TV, kiosks that are everywhere. 5 new restaurants, brand new 10-story hotel. Every room got an upgrade. Not just the suites, not just the big ones, every single room. You'll be blown away. I can promise you that. That is not lip service. That is speaking in absolutes. You will be blown away with the transformation in downtown Baton Rouge. Go visit Bally's today.
That's right. Bally's of Baton Rouge right there. Downtown Baton Rouge. You got yourself a huge upgrade. 25,000 square feet of Vegas-style contemporary gaming and entertainment. A huge DraftKings Sportsbook. Man, we got an upgrade, guys. Go see it. Bally's, Baton Rouge. Go entertain yourself.
These ice cubes could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, They cradle and cool. The crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Nicely done, Ice Cubes.
Lockmeyer, Sean Fagan and Associates has won for our clients over $175 million over the decades, but our greatest success is our clients who have chosen and trusted us to help them. Whether you hire us at all, give us a call. You've got nothing to lose. Hi, I'm Sean Fagan. If you get injured, you could be staring at medical bills, repair costs, and lost income. Life can be turned upside down. At Lockmeyer, Sean Fagan and Associates, we'll work to turn your world right side up. Hire us, and like thousands of our clients, you'll be glad you did.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient. And you will have your pool in no time.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Man, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
Flight by Yingling is raising the bar by crafting the next generation of light beer. With only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Flight by Yingling. Raise the bar.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
All right, welcome back in. It is OTB here live from the Raising Cane studio. It is now time to get to one of our favorite segments of the week, Little Munchies with Chef Michael Johnson.
Get ready to tantalize your taste buds and leave this segment hungry. This is Munchies with Executive Chef Michael Johnson. Let's eat.
Chef, how we doing this week, brother?
Jake, how are you, bud?
Doing fantastic. Happy holidays. I'm sure that, getting things all ready to go. But right now, like a little bit of downtime at all over at the Nutrition Center?
Yeah, I'm actually in coquetry at the moment.
There you go. There you go. What you got going on?
Yeah, we fishing, baby. Yeah.
All right. Well, we catching right now.
Yeah. I'm calling you from the marsh.
I love that. What are we fishing today?
We got some sheep's head. I got a flounder. We got some specks. We got a couple of nice reds. I mean, we got a nice box full of fish right now.
Are these fish going back to the house, or are we taking these back to the dining hall?
Oh no, these are house fish.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh man, you got to come make. So T-Bob and I enjoyed the trout you made for us one time. Flynn hasn't been able to indulge in that. We gotta run that back. That was one of the best dishes I've ever had, I think.
Absolutely, let's get that done.
You don't get to make the menu either, Flynn. Like I'm kind of telling you because I think you would enjoy it too. It was incredible. So well, good for you, Chef. A little downtime, before the bowl game because I'm going to assume you got to go on location there in Houston to check everything out. Have you already done that? Because I know like in bowl games typically like you do like a visit, you check everything out. Are you going to do that closer to the bowl time?
No, so I travel on I think I got a fish on here, but grab this. Grab that. Yeah, so I travel on the 22nd, and I go ahead of the team and get on, and there's a pre-con meeting that happens, and then we receive the team from there.
Is there a fish on the line?
There was something on the line, but it wasn't a fish.
You can blame us for that one, for missing a fish, talking to us. I got it. Jeff, I know like on the away games, you say that it's up to that hotel staff and that kitchen staff there. You just kind of oversee and you kind of direct a little bit, but it's up to them to like actually execute and deliver. Is that the same? Because a bowl game's a little bit more extended stay. So is that kind of the same deal? You're just kind of the director out there, or do you get a little bit more involved?
Yeah, no, and on the contrary, it's actually I probably get less involved because when we go to a bowl game, it's usually in a major city at a major hotel, and they have a professional staff, and so the need to get involved it diminishes, right? Because they do this every day. It's really when you go to the smaller universities and the smaller towns that the hotel doesn't have a full-time staff, and you get inconsistencies, we'll call them. Yeah, so. Being at the bowl game is a treat, though. Especially over Christmas. My fiance is going to come in and we'll spend Christmas at the hotel together. So, it's something unique. It's not something everybody gets to do. So it's pretty cool.
Chef, so like with a new coaching staff, and this can be for any sport. Obviously, like football just had a change, but I mean, you feed all of the LSU athletes, so you have new coaches coming in. I don't want to say all the time, but in different times, certainly you've got to meet a new staff. Is that a meeting? Hey, let's sit down real quick. Like, what are your expectations of me? Like, what are you looking for from our team? Like, how does that go?
Yeah, it's varied from time to time, right? So when Coach Kelly came in, I didn't meet with him as much. Coach O, I did, and Coach Kiffin, I've met with his team, and we've talked about what he likes and what he doesn't like. I've met a lot of his team. But it's been crazy since he got there. You know what I mean? Coming down to the nutrition center to talk about food hasn't been a priority thus far. But he is a thoughtful eater, and he has a healthy diet. But thus far, we've just been feeding him things that he likes, and that everybody else is. I'm not to talk poorly of another place, but is my understanding is we are kind of a different program from where he came from, and so it's an upgrade from there. So not
Chef, I got a feeling that you're kind of like your operation you run is probably an upgrade from most every place. It's just got that feeling, so I don't think you should be surprised to hear that.
Well, I like to keep a humble mind about it, but that's what we aim for, right? Like we want to be the best. So
that's right. And you can be humble, but you can also be a little cocky about it as well. You run a hell of an operation over there.
Yeah.
We got a couple of questions here in the chat.
Okay.
We got a hashtag munchies here, and this might be a little controversial one. Is eggnog overrated?
If it doesn't have alcohol in it, yes.
You're just drinking heavy milk.
Yeah, right. I don't understand the point if it doesn't have some rum in it. Yeah.
Have you ever done? Do you do So I make a little homemade eggnog every year, about once. Now it's pretty amazing, but like you can only have like one glass of it because it's
right. Yeah, it's like eating a loaf of bread, right? It's thick and I will tell you this: is I've made French toast with eggnog, and that's pretty darn good.
Okay,
I bet that actually is pretty good. Chef, so this munchies is from me. Flynn, for his employees, gives them a ham every year for
Yep.
Christmas. How do we feel about that gift? Is it a proper gift? And if he's doing it, is there a certain type of ham he needs to be giving?
Well, I have a philosophy on this subject matter, and that is free food tastes better. And you know what I mean? I think I think if
That
it's a
is so
ham or
true.
turkey or whatever it is, it's going to eat just fine. Yeah.
It'll eat just fine.
That's
fair.
So, Chef, every year I do a kind of my thing that I like to do on Christmas Eve is I like to make a whole ribeye roast. So I've been dying to hear and ask you the question, like, is there any tips that you would have for me for making a whole ribeye roast?
I like to get oil or fat, or when I get bougie with it, I'll get like rendered pork fat or even duck fat, and render it down to where you can get it up to almost smoke point, 350 degrees. And as you're baking, I roast the ham or the ham. You guys got me thinking about ham. Roast the roast at like a 275, nice and slow to keep the muscles from tensing up too much. And then, like every 30 or 45 minutes, take that screaming hot oil and ladle it over the top of the roast, and it crisps the skin up beautifully. And, when it's over said and done, by the time you're done roasting the roast, the brown has browned just beautifully. You might have to turn up the oven to 400 for 10 minutes and give it a little bit more golden color, but that constant ladling or whatever you want to call it of the fat over the top of it, basting or whatever you call it, it makes a difference, man. It crisps the skin up, and it gives you some texture when you bite into the meat after you've carved it.
Yeah, are you going straight? I'm assuming you're getting it to like a room temp before you start. Are you going straight into the oven, or are you doing like a sear on it before you go in the oven?
No, so this kind of is the sear, right? Like instead of searing it, you're taking the hot oil and ladling it over the top of it as you go, and it's kind of a controlled sear, right? Like that fat is going to cover the skin on the outside of the meat, and it's going to help the caramelization process. It's a bit like browning a turkey, right? Like I do the same thing on my turkey, and it's just perfect, right? When you ladle the fat over it, it gets really nice coverage. A lot of people use the juice from the roast, and there's water or like it's not oil or fat, right? And that will actually wash the fat away from the roast, and you're not going to get the browning action of the Maillard reaction that you're looking for. So it needs to be fat.
Interesting. And so is this like you do this every like 10 minutes, every 30 minutes, every hour?
Yeah, 45 minutes is fine. 30 to 45 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Chef, who's cooking these fish that you are catching? Is it like kind of one of those things where like, okay, I get it. Yeah, sure. I know I'm cooking.
Well, I mean, I'm catching all the fish, so we're going to make my buddy, he's going to have to cook the fish.
Hey, if
it's on you, buddy.
Yeah. Hey, if you want me to cook, you better start catching. One of those deals.
Say, I ain't no amateur, man. If you want me to cook, better pony up some money.
Oh, man. Hey, Chef, we know you're busy. You're out there trying to have some fun. We already cost you one fish, so we truly appreciate you hopping on with us, and great time as always.
Yeah, you guys take care.
All right, Chef.
Chef Michael Johnson.
How about that? I love that.
LSU executive.
Oh, I think we got
chef.
one on.
I was like, hey, grab the pole. Hey, my guy, if you want this expert to cook these fish, you better start catching
that's
said fish.
commitment, man. He's sitting on a boat right now.
Yeah.
Answering these
Chef's
questions.
the best, man. I look forward to that every single week. He gave you a good answer about your hams.
Well, I know it's a good gift because you should see the faces. Yeah, it's all about the faces. Super happy with those hams.
Can we get your social media guy Taylor to record you
Yeah.
giving the hams out?
Giving
We should
hams
do
out.
that.
Can
Yeah,
you dress up as Santa? You really need to hire me. I'm giving you so many good ideas
That is a great
all
idea.
the time.
Yeah, she is. I think you need to throw her a little side.
A ham
hustle.
Santa. I like this.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
the
Okay.
bag and everything.
All right. All right. All right. Well, so that's a good idea because we haven't done the hams this year yet.
Yeah, that's what you should do.
You cut
You
them.
can Venmo
But it's
me.
but it's something that's like great because like you said, free food's the best food, right? And then
Yeah.
like give it so like they make
it's free, it's
like
me.
all like they come back they're like,
I'll
man,
say free.
we made this on Christmas Day and it was amazing. Like, we've been eating on it for like 2 or 3 days. That's what a good little spiral cut ham does. Ooh,
Yeah.
come on, somebody.
You can Venmo me for the idea.
Yeah.
All right.
Just hook her up, man. Come on. What are you doing? Don't be cheap. All right.
Give you a discount code.
Y'all, but what y'all don't
Or you can
understand
get
is
me a
this
ham.
man is so serious. He is, there's cheap and then there's Flynn.
That's called being a business owner, bud.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of saving money, don't forget about the Marucci Hitter's House warehouse sale. It's going on a couple more days. You only got 3 more days, so the clock is ticking on the savings there. The gift card specials they've got going on as well. I know for us, like, we've taken full advantage of that because you're going and you're getting the new bat, you're getting the new glove, and they're going to give you a gift card on top of that. Makes a great stocking stuffer as well. So remember, right there at the Marucci headquarters, the Hitter's House, they've got that warehouse sale going on until December the 14th. So do not miss out, because before you know it, I know for us and our baseball teams, like, January, you start up and you're ready to go. So you got the holidays right now. Now's the perfect time to get geared up for baseball, for softball. Go see them at the Hitter's House today. Again, Marucci headquarters right there off of Segan, MarucciSports.com. All right, we'll take a break. Come back as Matt Googles hams to give out to customers.
No, bud.
Because we just gave him a great idea. I don't know that the hams were purchased already. We'll have more OTB live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
Oh, yeah.
What you Googling over there?
Oh, no, I'm talking in the chat here.
Oh, okay. I thought you were maybe going to DosEquis.com.
Oh, no.
But I didn't see your ID.
I don't have
ready,
my ID.
So that's going to be an issue. It is never going to be an issue with a good time when you go for Dos. Grab an ice cold Dos Equis. If you've got maybe it's a work holiday party, maybe it's a holiday party that you're hosting for the family, maybe it's just friends, whatever. It's always a great time to have some Dos Equis and go for Dos. You'll be the star.
Oh, yeah, you will.
You will be the star of the show. So after you give the ham out, you give the Dos Equis out. That's right. That's going to be a win.
Yeah, if you go over to a holiday party, Laundry, you sent us a couple of pictures the other day from a holiday party you went to. A little adult party, a little BYOB. Walk in there with a case of Dos Equis on your shoulder like a boombox from the 90s. Walk in. They will celebrate you. You might get carried off on the shoulders that day because you'll be the hero. Bringing that Dos Equis. If you're going to do it, drink responsibly, but make sure when you do, go for Dos Equis.
I'm Gabrielle McLeod on behalf of the Louisiana Propane Dealers. I have spent hundreds of hours preparing for scholarship competitions. That preparation paid off when I won the Fitness and Talent Awards along with the title of Miss Louisiana. The Louisiana Propane Dealers are also pretty talented and want you to be prepared for when the power goes out. Visit LouisianaPropane.com to find out about propane generators and other safety tips. Louisiana Propane, it truly is the fuel for our future.
With all the delicious chicken finger options, it was an impossible decision.
How about a box combo? Good. Now what can I get for you?
No, I want a Caniac combo with extra cane sauce, no slaw, 2 extra toast, and a half sweet tea, half lemonade.
Celebrate the holidays with Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love.
Supreme Jasmine is premium American-grown rice. From local farms to your table, every grain is supreme. Pick up a bag of Jasmine or any other of our Supreme American rice.
South Louisiana, it's turnaround season, and River Parish Contractors is calling in the best of the best. We're hiring pipe fitters, iron workers, boiler makers, combo and structural welders, rig welders, carpenters, crane operators, dirt operators, and more. If you're ready to work, ready to earn, and ready to build something that lasts, call Big Jake at 318-547-1000 or go to rpcontractors.com. River Parish Contractors. Let's get building.
I'm lawyer Collins Locke Meredith. Among the most important factors to consider when you're hiring an injury attorney is trust. You trust your attorney will put your interest first, treat you with respect, fairness, and honesty. You trust them to be there for you when you need them. At Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, thousands of clients have trusted us to represent them, and for good reasons. Please visit us at LockeMeredith.com to learn more, and whether you hire us at all, give us a call at 272-5555. You have nothing to lose.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief: our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
Hey, what are you doing over there? You looking at some cards?
Just chasing a Matthew Stafford like you, bud.
Big card show this weekend.
Oh, there is over at
Elite Academy.
Training Academy. Elite Training Academy, BR.com. Mm-hmm. You heading over?
I'd like to.
Yeah, I want to go.
We had some big, like, grandier plans of, like, doing something over there, but we just hadn't put it together. We got a lot of
Turns
few
out
things
that
going.
we are radio hosts. We are business owners, fathers and husbands. Time gets a little crunched.
Yeah.
We got great
I would like to go over
ideas,
there, though. A lot of ideas.
A lot of great
Gotta
ideas.
execute on them. Gotta execute.
Alondra, that was the biggest yawn I've ever seen in my life.
Bruh, I'm struggling back here.
What's going on?
I don't know.
You know it's a big yawn when your eyes get a little watery.
My eyes are a little watery.
How is your back doing today?
It's doing better. I did a couple miles yesterday. So
Okay.
When's the big race?
Rathman on January 18th.
Coming up.
Oh man.
I know.
So how do we feel?
I
Like
have to go get an MRI.
confidence level on it
So
right now?
after I did 10 miles, I was like, I can definitely do 13.
Okay.
So I feel pretty good. It's just I don't know if my back's gonna give out on me in the middle of it.
And this is a pure, like, ignorant question because I have never been a man to, like, run that can run distance. Like, I was.
You actually hate it.
Built for speed. I mean, speedish.
Actually built for stability with the ankles, but sorry.
Don't body shame me. Not today. So, like, what is, like, when you run a marathon, like, what is, like, the average, you don't have to share it if you don't want to, like, time per mile? I don't even, like.
So I looked up the average because I wanted to finish like at average because it's my first time.
Sure,
but
yeah,
after I
that's
do this, like I
fantastic goal.
definitely want to go above average. But the average for a woman my age is like 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours.
So I want to finish in 2.5 or under 2.5 hours, which would be like between 10 and an 11 minute.
It's an 11 and a half minute pace.
Yeah.
11 and a half minute pace, which I feel like is pretty good.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's good, but it's doable.
And where is this at again?
It's here. So you go
right.
like,
But what's the
So
path?
you go downtown, north down to north on the overpass, and then through the Garden District, through the lakes, and then around to Tiger Stadium.
Yeah.
And you go around, and then you come back around the other way. So it's like out and back. So you go out there, and then you come back around through like Dalrymple City Park, Garden District, and then I think when you go to the full, you go down to like Terra and all that, but then you come back
13
around
miles
in a car.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. That would irritate me driving that. I ain't running it.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Well, good. Well, I hope the back feels better. I hope you're confident because yesterday I felt a little lack of confidence.
I feel it's just because like the last few ones that I've done, my back starts.
There's nothing you can do about a back.
Yeah.
I mean, once it starts hurting, like.
Yeah. But I talked to my girl Marcy at the Christmas party, and I'm gonna go see her on Tuesday, and she's gonna needle me. So hopefully that helps me. I've been seeing Dr. Rathman too. So
there we go.
Slay Tom. Slay Tom.
We talk for like 20 minutes before we actually get to adjustments, but
probably one of the best humans and
great
ever
human.
created.
Sure.
Incredible human.
Mhm.
For sure.
But yeah, thanks for asking.
Yeah, good. Well, we wish you well.
Thanks.
I told you that I started
Well,
training
Taylor
3 days ago.
About this.
Taylor said something different, but
what?
Taylor's like,
he
I
didn't
hope
wish her well.
Yeah.
Huh?
What?
Taylor's like, I hope your back does spasm.
Just now, or
no, we're just kidding.
Just
bud.
in general in life.
Those are just
Taylor.
jokes.
The term "break a leg" doesn't.
Actually,
It's only for people on the stage.
In the theater.
You guys
The
remember?
theater.
Hopefully, nobody that's running this marathon's listening. I offered to strategically place like energy
True.
boosters or something
did.
for her along the path.
Some PEDs.
Yeah.
Whatever
Energy boosters.
means for you.
Energy boost.
Whatever that means for you.
Yeah.
So
Some
okay.
dummies.
So Taylor's life advice is lie to your spouse
Yes.
and cheat in a race.
Cheat in a race.
Okay. All right.
Whatever's gonna give me a boost, you know.
It's a long race. It's her first one.
I don't think
you know what?
they're probably not piss testing.
No.
No.
No way.
You can do
No,
whatever.
In a marathon, nah.
No.
Barry
Bonds.
If you think there's going to be somebody at every checkpoint, check it. Look,
Yeah.
we'll spread them out.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Like Alondra, third trash can on government. A little something for you under
something.
there. I mean.
Yeah. You definitely need to go to Rouse's.
Yeah.
Pick up your My High.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I've been living off of
Pick
My
up a
High.
lot of different things. You're going to have a full recovery. Rouse's has all the things. It's not just for the holidays. After you run the big race, you can go to Rouse's. Go to Rouse's.com. Find out that location nearest you. You can find the weekly ads as well. They've got all your holiday spread ready to
spiral
go.
cut ham.
They do. That's where Flynn's going to pick up the hams for the employees of My High. And again, you can pick up My High at your local Rouse's. And so it is it's an easy time because they've got everything, like all the sides as well are already ready to go over at Rouse's for your holiday party. And again, you can find that location nearest you. Check out the weekly ads and all the specials they've got going on at Rouse's.com.
Let's make it easy.
Wait, but you were telling us that you're also doing something, and I was so
Yep.
excited. I even volunteered to be your partner, but you already have one.
Yeah, so I got a text the other day from a buddy of mine, Andrew, who owns and runs Red Stick Health and Performance. Shout out to them over there down on Government, an amazing gym. Who asked me, so I used to work out with them a couple years ago when I lived in St. Francisville. I'd come down here because it's good location. I would work out while I was here in town at the My Factory.
Yeah.
But I kind of live on the other side of town now, so I hadn't been in a while. But he texted me the other day. He's like, "Hey, you want to be my partner in a High Rocks race?" And I was like, "What the hell is that? Don't know what that is."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Well," I looked it up, and it looked extremely difficult. But it looked like I didn't know anything about it. And I was like, "Well, hey, I work out like once every 2 months." So how's that going to go
Active.
for me?
Listen, those ankles are not going to strengthen themselves.
So,
Yeah, those things
ankles-
don't go anywhere, bud.
That's right. So I looked into it a little bit more. Apparently the High Rocks events, like kind of like what CrossFit kind of used to be, like that type of workout where you run a lot, you lift, and it's like a longer workout. It's just it's a lot of cardio and endurance plus strength and agility. And it looks extremely hard. And there's a lot of running involved.
Yeah.
And as y'all know, as I just told you, I'm not a runner. So that's why I was asking about the mile, because like playing football, I never ran over. I think we ran like 180-yard curves at LSU at one of our workouts. That was about the furthest I ever really ran. Never had to run miles. I probably actually ran an actual mile in my life like 5 times.
Yeah.
But the last couple of days, I was like, all right, well, let me just see before I commit to this. Let me see what kind of shape I'm in. And I went and got on a treadmill when my kids were working out over at Elite, and I ran 2 half miles just to kind of get a little pulse check.
Yeah.
I mean, it was about like I ran them in like 4 minutes or so, the half miles. And after the second one, like my body was shook.
Was it?
Like, it was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life.
I was confused.
Well, no, it wasn't sprinting.
Okay.
No, but like just keeping
like at a
like this
effort where
like I weigh like I don't know 235. Like my body's not built to just go, especially if you don't work out. So my cardio sucks.
Yeah.
But I can sprint.
No,
like I go do a sprint
mile's
workout.
not bad.
It's like when they asked Phillip Rivers yesterday, "Hey, what's your current weight?" He's like right now? like right now? I don't know. He's like, "I'll tell you this, it's more than when I walked off the field against the Bills last time."
Yeah. The only time I ever step on a scale these days, yeah, that's so funny. The only time I step on scales is when you go to the doctor and you have like all your clothes on and shoes. They don't even care. They're like, yeah, you probably have 10 pounds of clothes on.
You have like a nice digital scale in the 3rd floor bathroom right down the hall.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, but it's in there. It's the one, not like one of the men or women's. It's the one right here at the corner.
The handicap?
Yeah, it's got the scale in the corner.
I think it's never been the same since T-Bob found it.
So
our sales.
So are you wanting to do a High Rocks event?
Yeah, I want to do High Rocks.
So it's the first time I've ever heard of it, and it looks like absolute hell.
Yeah. But I think you can split up the reps.
Yeah.
Like, because if you're doing it
as a partner, you can, but you have to do every run.
Right. Like both of you have to do every run, but the reps of everything else, y'all can split it up.
But I looked at it and I was like, you know what? I do need something to like train for. And I know I'm always jealous of people that train for a marathon. I would never do a marathon because it sounds awful.
It takes
but like
up a lot of time.
This seems like something that can get me a little bit motivated.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
It's like
keep y'all
having
updated.
a second job, or I guess a 3rd job for me.
Yeah, I don't even know how many jobs I have, if I'm being honest with you.
I'm going to puke so hard. But we're going to figure
It's
it
good
out.
puke.
I got 3 months.
Puke and
it's
rally
the end
bump.
of March.
Oh, 3
it's
months,
in
you got
Houston,
it.
end of March.
Dude, you got
OTB trip to Houston
So I'll
to go
start-
cheer Matt on?
I'll start training about mid-March probably.
No, don't do that.
I'm just kidding. I've run 2 half miles the last 3
You already
days.
started training.
Not a big deal. I did 150 push-ups during the show yesterday.
It's not that big of a deal.
I love that you call it 2.5 miles. Like,
2.5 miles.
You did a mile.
You did
Well, I did, but I ran one, and like the first 2 days I ran a mile, then I waited like 3-4 minutes, and I did it again.
Yeah.
So that's 2.5 miles. I don't want to claim I ran a mile.
You still ran a mile.
But yesterday, training, ran a half mile. I did push-ups and air squats, and then ran another half mile. Nearly threw up.
Let's go.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll get to your questions. We'll ask the bench to wrap up today's OTB here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
Nearly threw up, which is worse than throwing up. Go to russellpools.com, the website for Russell Pool Company. When you go to the website, they got some financing options right there on the homepage. They also have a gallery of work that you can check out. And I always encourage you to do that because I know that you've, got a dream pool in your mind and you've been dreaming about it for a long time. It's a big decision. I get that. But I always encourage you to go there because maybe there's something you see that has been on somebody else's dream pool and you want to add that to your plans for your dream pool, because we're not talking about kidney-shaped pools over at Russell Pools. I'm talking about custom, what you've been dreaming of your entire life in your backyard space. Go to russellpools.com.
Yeah, if you've been thinking about a project, now's an amazing time to start just the conversation. Actually, my wife and I, we're going to start having the conversation next week with Chris over at Russell Pools, the owner. New leadership over there, same history behind the same quality, and with this high rock training, I might need a cold tub and a hot tub put in as well. So they can do anything you want right over there, russellpools.com.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
In South Louisiana, you can always count on good people coming together to help our children.
At Dreams Come True, we grant wishes for Louisiana children with life-threatening illnesses. But to do this, we need funds.
That's why we're trying to raise $100,000 for Dreams Come True by giving away the Blessed Children's School.
Make your backyard's dream come true while helping our kids.
Just go to dreampoolla.com and you can find out how your $25 donation might help win you a Duplessis pool.
I'm Lawyer Locke Meredith. We are honored and humbled to receive from our clients in Google. Based on 5-star client reviews, the designation of our law firm is highly recommended. Whether you hire us at all, please give us a call, 272-5555. You have nothing to lose.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Meredith. Injuries happen when you least expect them to, making your life more complicated. At Locke Meredith Sean Fagan and Associates, we know this and we strive to help each of our clients during these times. Whether you hire us at all, give us a call at 272-5555.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
I'm Gabrielle McLeod on behalf of the Louisiana Propane Dealers. I have spent hundreds of hours preparing for scholarship competitions. That preparation paid off when I won the Fitness and Talent Awards along with the title of Miss Louisiana. The Louisiana Propane Dealers are also pretty talented and want you to be prepared for when the power goes out. Visit louisianapropane.com to find out about propane generators and other safety tips. Louisiana Propane, it truly is the fuel for our future.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
These ice cubes could have.
Lonely is the night when you find yourself alone.
Tigers turned talkers. This is Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back into OTB. For over 50 years, our friends over at Pala have been one of the Gulf Coast leaders in industrial construction and fabrication. From above-ground storage tanks to pressure vessels, specialty welding, full-scale heavy industrial projects, Pala always delivers every single time. Quality, safety, craftsmanship that you can trust. With more than 94,000 square feet of fabrication space right here in Louisiana, they handle the big complex jobs that keep our region running. So you can learn more on their website. That's palagroup.com, palagroup.com. Pala, building safety every step of the way, palagroup.com.
Hey, you asked me earlier in the show, we were talking about the Charlie Weis's contract of 3 years, $7.5 million, $2.5 million per year. And you were like, hey, look up what Joe Brady makes in the NFL, because he keeps getting attached to all these jobs, right? He doesn't want to come back to college. Currently, this year, Joe Brady is making $1.8 million. So $700,000 less than a college.
Remember, he got elevated from, I guess, was he quarterback or receivers? I think it was quarterback. So he got elevated from quarterback coach to the interim OC, then got the job. This next contract for Joe Brady is going to be a little bit different, I think. Because he got let go in Carolina.
Well, it says he's among the highest paid offensive coordinators in the league at $1.8 million. Now, Chip Kelly with the Raiders he made $6 million. That's not a normal thing.
Yeah, he just interviewed for the Georgia Tech offensive coordinator.
Yeah, he did. Not going to make $6 million. I don't know if he's gritty enough for that one.
You better be with Brent Key.
$6 million.
$6 million.
Crazy. Wild.
I wonder who the highest paid would be then. You didn't have that information ready to go or what?
No, I didn't think you'd ask it.
Highest paid OC?
In the league after Chip Kelly.
After Chip.
I don't know. Probably McDaniels, huh?
Oh, got
Josh.
Todd Monken.
Todd Monken.
Probably.
Oh,
I got to
shout
ask.
out to our
Todd
guy,
Monken and Mike Kafka.
Really? Kafka's making $3 million a year. He's the interim coach now. Yeah, Monk makes $3 million. Shout out to Todd Monken.
Doing a long time.
Receivers coach here
He
at
was
LSU.
so funny. I got to ask the bench here. Can Hester still bench 225 for 23 reps?
No.
How many you got?
Not 23.
I could probably do more now than I could back then. I didn't bench when I was playing because building your chest up as a quarterback is not very good.
Yeah, I did 23 at the combine. I think I got 24. The Cardinal strength coach didn't give me one. I'm like, bro, if you'd stop slapping me in my chest and calling me Raging Cajun, I didn't go to ULL, bud.
Just think about the history of the football. Which GOAT quarterback had a great body? Tell me one that was ripped.
TB12 ended up having a pretty good.
Okay, give me a Hall of Fame quarterback that had a six-pack.
Troy Aikman. Troy Aikman's yoked. He is now. I don't know when he was playing. I don't know. We'll do some research. We'll have that for you tomorrow. We love you. See you there.
Six-pack research.
Off the bench.
Picture your dream bathroom. Got it? How about making it happen with David Duvall and One Bath and Closets? For more than 3 decades, David's been remodeling homes with a concentration on the most popular room in your home, your bathroom. Whether it's a tub to shower conversion.
Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
This menu is a masterpiece. Delivers every time.
This is the worst party ever. Raising Cane's!
Let's go!
The party here. Mr. Billingsley.
Celebrate the holidays with Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
You gotta believe in a dream. Believe. You gotta believe in a dream. Believe. You gotta believe. My whole team on wild.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
Investing in a new roof doesn't have to be overwhelming. At Pelican Roofing, we offer 0 interest for 21 months because everyone deserves a safe, secure home. Trusted, local, affordable. Pelican Roofing, making quality roofing affordable for South Louisiana families.